And welcome back to our fourth episode of the Chronicles in Telmora campaign. This week we have Sutha, the Half-Light, played by Nito.
Hey, I'm Nito. I'm playing Sutha, the Half-Light, or half-orc cleric of Saloon, quote unquote.
Nice. Yep. We have Ned Blackfoot, played by Norvin.
Oi, oi, oi.
We have Fractal, played by Pyro.
Tentacles of the Omnissiah, play 010010.
All right. We have Kagaz Ironjaw, played by Shane.
I'm the biggest kid around. Don't forget it.
And we have Bellum Calloway, played by Connor, who will be here later. I don't know when later is, but it's not right now. So, when last we left our adventurers, they had ventured into the Goblin Lair a bit south of the city of Zion and cleared it the heck out. And then they brought the head of their boss, the Goblin boss, Bree Yark, to the head of the Merchants Guild, Lucille Stonecarver, and picked up another job. They decided to pick up the bounty hunt job, which describes a strange-looking creature that the party has not definitively identified yet. A lot of them believe it's a wyvern. I will not confirm that it is a wyvern. I will also not deny that it is a wyvern. Could be a wyvern, could be something else. The world may never know. My players certainly don't. So, we pick up, as my now level 4 player characters begin to prepare for their bounty hunt. What would you all like to do?
So last time we were all coming downstairs to downstairs in the tavern, right? From waking up. All right. Sutha will kind of approach the others. Excuse me, I need to go take care of something real quick. I will be right back, and she will head out the door.
Okay.
This will pique Ned's interest, and he is going to stealthily follow.
All right, make me a stealth check. Sutha, make me a perception check.
All right.
Bummer.
That is a bummer.
Oh, you definitely see me.
Yeah, you definitely, you walk out and the door of the tavern shuts behind you, Sutha, and you hear, not even like 2 seconds later, like he gives you absolutely, he doesn't wait at all. You hear the door shut again behind you, and you turn around just in time to see Ned kind of tuck himself behind one of the carts on the street.
She's not going to. She'll hear the door. She'll kind of like turn her head just a little bit, but she'll just smile a little bit and continue on her way to go do her thing.
And you hear, as there are definitely the sound of light pattering footsteps following you as you continue to go on. What are you looking for? Are you looking for what we discussed earlier?
Yes, we can go with that. You can either send it to me or whatnot, but you can go back to the others while she's doing that, or run it however you wish to do it. Do that first, do this.
Connor's not here, so and Ned's with you, so that's half of the party that's here going to one place.
All right.
Go ahead and go with that.
She'll aware he's trying to sneak behind her, but she'll let him keep thinking that he's hiding. So
cute. Okay, so make me an investigation check to see how easy it is for you to find this place.
All right, she will cast guidance on herself.
Good call. Always a good call.
All right. Investigation.
Yep. Okay, roll your d4. All right, 18.
18.
It is easy enough with what you are looking for. Do you want me to hide specifics? And not talk about specifics?
No, it's fine. Go ahead. It's fine.
So you're looking for information about what Fractal and Bellum, almost said Bellicor, what Fractal and Bellum were discussing. So you're looking for like science-y, researchy wizard figure in the city. So what you come across is a large building, a large brick and mortar building that is very tall and slender. Almost like it, and that's what really catches your eyes. It looks like something that kind of is supposed to resemble a wizard's tower. You're like, yeah, this is probably it. And you see a sign above the door that says Institute of Arcane Observation. You go in?
Is anybody... I was about to say, is anybody standing at the door like a guard or somebody out front?
No, it just looks like, but it looks like it's a sign that is not meant to forbid people, but more of just identify it so that if people are looking for it, they know how to find it. It doesn't look like it's a secret or restricted area.
Oh, okay. All right. Then she'll definitely go up, knock on the door, and see if it's able to be opened. She'll open it.
Do you knock on it or just try the door?
She'll knock on it first.
You hear voices inside just kind of discussing and talking.
Knock on it again.
You hear the voices pause for a second and then footsteps come up to the door and the door opens. And you see a winged tiefling, red-winged tiefling with a pair of spectacles. Yes, was the door locked?
No, I just wanted to show proper manners. My name is Sutha. Can I come in?
Oh, yes, of course. This is a public space. You're always welcome. Anyone is welcome.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah,
Are you looking for anything in particular today?
regarding the information, she was sitting right there listening to Fractal and Bellum discussing like ley lines, conduits of power, all that type of stuff. She'll reiterate that and say anything regarding that, or anyone who has a specific study of the field for those topics.
Well, that's really funny. You're actually in luck. That would be me. He extends a clawed hand to you, and I have revealed his NPC article on my world anvil if you are interested in looking at him. He extends like a little clawed hand to you and says, I'm Thenarius. I am the resident ley line researcher here. I've been studying the ley lines of Ascaria for about a decade.
Pleasure to meet you. Thenarius, that's how it's spelled, right? Or
Thenarius.
Thenarius, okay. Pleasure to meet you, Thenarius. My name is Sutha. As I said before, pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Okay. So you're looking for on Ascaria specifically, yes?
Yes, it's not for me specifically. It's I have two acquaintances who are researching these topics, and we're currently going to go take on a quest. But once we get back, I will bring them to you, introduce you, and I'm sure they will have a great conversation and be very interested in speaking to you.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you don't need anything from me right now.
No, I was just hoping to find somebody, and thank you again.
Okay. Well, tell them to ask for me. I'll be here. I don't have any trips planned for a long while, so yes, we should be fine in here.
Pleasure again. Take care, Thenarius. We will see you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
And she'll walk out the door. And was that just for the one thing, or was it for both?
That's both
topics. That was both. Okay.
The ley lines and
the lore research and the experimentation.
Yeah, he does both.
Okay, all right.
You gather that's probably what he meant about trips is like a research trip.
Oh, okay, all right.
This is just learned things. Yep. So you make your way back?
Yeah, she'll head back.
All right. Then we will go back to the tavern where Fractal and Kagaz are still there because it sounds like Ned went to go to the market.
I think we're just staring at each other. I cannot blink. He refuses to blink, and it's just. Yes.
Okay.
Appropriate response. I don't know. What are we? What are we doing?
Blanky,
Yes.
how long you know the half-blood?
About year and give or take 10 months.
We'll go with that, sure.
I only remember out to a month exactly. Leave me alone.
Yeah, just stringing along the half-blood? What you doing?
I am unsure of your words. Stringing along. I thought that was perfectly clear.
I know she done following her god or whatever, but why you let her waste her time with you?
She's free to go whenever she wants. I've actually tried to ditch her at least twice. Then I gave up.
Well, there were the other 2 times. Sorry.
Well, I gotta give you credit for trying.
I am unaccustomed to working with others. And what's the word that I read Sutha saying? Giving a fuck. I just want to do my research.
I believe we got that in common. Except, I'm not really good with working with others, but I'm good at making others work for me instead.
What a coincidence. I have a certain way about that myself, apparently. She keeps giving me things. I don't know why. She refuses to take care of herself and keeps giving me money. I am unsure why.
That's how them gaudy types are. They don't do whatever their little spook in the sky be telling them to do. Out of care in the world of what sense it make.
That is probably the most sensible thing you've said since we've ever met. And quite possibly before that.
Now, I'm gonna pretend like that's a compliment.
Of course.
You'd be surprised. I'm probably the most sensible orc there is. That ain't a half-blood, at least.
Probably where you're alive the longest. Even though you're
I think that's the
atypical.
toughness, but it's to each their own.
Well, while the orc is genealogically one of the stronger races out there, barring Goliaths, your lifespan is severely stunted.
I ain't letting that stop me. I'm gonna make just as much an impact to them dagger-ear elves and their long lifespans and them fat stunties and their long lifespans. It doesn't make no difference. I'm gonna make the same impact and better, cause I'm better. I'm the toughest.
A commendable effort. Although... Oh, look, a wandering minstrel. Although I think it's more along the line... It is actually part of my notes somewhere that a lot of your genealogy and like intense evolution towards like incredible bursts of life and then poof, it's due to the inherent stress, the adrenaline growth your race expresses. It puts a strain on the body, which is why I'm curious what a sedentary orc would look like.
That is quite interesting.
It's very in a different way, given that a lot of your race is roughly 3.8 times more aggressive due to the amount of adrenaline running through your bodies, leads to a massive growth in your bodily strength and whatnot. But it also puts a massive strain. Basically, you're made out of materials made to withstand maybe half the force you put out.
You're telling me that I shouldn't be swinging as hard as I was swinging?
No, I think you need the more hardened and intricate parts.
Now, I think you're going down the lines of augmentation. I ain't really for that. I think I'm tough enough.
Fair enough. It's your body, your choice. It was not your choice. It's yours to do it until you die.
The way I'm planning on dying is jumping into the maw of some big old beastie and taking him with me straight down to whatever piss is left.
Then would you take offense if I took your body afterward? You would make a fantastic study on the orc genealogy.
If you could salvage it, I ain't there to stop you, am I?
Exactly. And I'm very persistent when it comes to my research.
And I'll just spread the deal to you too. If you end up kicking the bucket, I'm gonna take parts of you for scrap and make a nice new pair of boots with it. How's that sound?
If you can live with what happens after.
Well, as long as I can walk in you, I ain't got no problems.
Not necessarily what I was meaning, but sure.
Is it some sort of threat?
Oh, not a threat, just built-in mechanisms that might make that difficult.
Oh, I see. What, you go blow up when you die?
I have no idea.
I'll be sure to keep an eye out for when you do.
Okay.
Whether or not that was a threat, that's up to you.
I don't make threats, Mr. Caucus.
Well, you say you don't make threats, but they could always be unintentional.
Maybe. I've been alive roughly 2 years. Well, and he does air quotes when he says alive.
I thought I was the youngest in here. Guess not.
My circumstances were interesting. I could technically be roughly 200 years old, but most of my consciousness leads back 2 years.
You think you got some sort of mental block in that head?
Oh no, I know I've got mental deficiencies in here. Tink, tink, tink.
Oh my god.
That why you're doing all the roaming to fix your brain?
Yes, I am working on a theory that if a large expanse of power were to pass through my systems, I would be working at a higher efficiency.
Well, let's hope you reach that high efficiency. Because the better you are, the funner it's gonna be when we finally get to scrapping.
Yes. The fun will begin once I begin getting access to my higher faculties.
Hopefully I'll be much better at this giant mess. Gotta understand these runes. Or this other giant malarkey.
And hopefully I will have a better grasp on the arcane by that time that starts. Then I can do some truly wonderful things. Besides merely prodding at the strings of the weave.
I don't really know what this mess does yet. Aside from the two I've used. The rest of them seem just a little out of reach.
As far as I'm aware, from just watching your runes at work, it seems to expand the expand and then decompress the space between your molecules. Your meat gets puffier.
I ain't really mean that part. I meant the actual runes. You ain't see them yet. I ain't found nothing worth using them on.
Oh, well,
Except you. I'm about to use one on you, but your little half-blood got in my way. And magics. I feel like I got some sort of weak spot to her.
Sute is very useful.
Almost like it's negative 3 charisma.
You say I hear charisma is the manifestation of the force of your personality. Are you saying your personality isn't that strong or focused?
Now that's a lie. It's more about how I see other people.
So you need a diversity training class, is what I'm hearing.
I ain't lead through leadership. I lead through force. If they listen to me or they die.
Where are they now? Dead.
There's 2 kinds of people in my war band. The ones that listen to me and the ones we looting.
Is that why your little goblin friend was
Oh my
moited?
god.
Why do you dislike
I was
goblins?
gonna make him do a lot of menial chores. And it would be pretty funny. Especially the parts where he ends up going out the window.
Sounds like a small mercy from whoever killed him. Out of clearly self-defense reasons, of course.
Perhaps.
Looks off in the distance.
Looks at the fucking camera like it's The Office.
Ned sneezes.
Bless you.
I ain't only 2 things Gobbo's worthful. Eating and chucking.
I hear they're very sneaky. They make fine ropes. And you never know when you need something sneaky. Like that little Ned creature. He doesn't like me. I'm not sure why.
He's one of them sneaky smart types. He's got reasons for not liking people. He knows when things are dangerous, when he needs to keep tabs on them. That's why he be making me do a lot of them menial fighting things. Not that I'm gonna disagree, because I want to smash things, but he knows it, and he sends me in. Now, I don't like getting manipulated, but I'm probably gonna do it anyway. No point in arguing. And for you, you're one of them spellcasters, so of course he's gonna be worried about you. And you're a robot with some fucked up head, so he's gonna keep tabs on you. That's how it do.
Believe. And this is the first time I heard him like proper like chuckle. It sounds. It just sounds like dusty like radio. Just. That's. I think that's the first time I've left. Kagas, the least dangerous thing about me is my head.
Yeah, you might explode when you die. That's pretty dangerous, I think.
Among other things.
Well, go ahead and impress me, Mr. Danger. Next time we be fighting, like that big old flying thing. I sure hope it's a wyvern.
What that
I
thing
haven't seen a wyvern in so long.
What I'm vaguely referencing is a one-time use. Let's not get too crazy. I'm a man. I am a object of pure logic. I will do.
Pure logic really making you blast in my ears in the morning, is it?
No, that's what we call a glitch. For some reason, I have these things called emotions now, and I find that pissing you off brings me endless joy. I don't know why. I wish I could fix it. That's why I'm hurriedly like twisting and turning knobs, trying to figure this out. But all I got was like an extra 20% intelligence. I'm not sure.
Well, you say you're pure logic, but you really just told me that.
I want logic. It's a very bad subroutine that it keeps circling back in on itself. I do not know what this is that makes me do things that aren't illogical. I do not like them. If I had the choice, I would be the cold steel automaton that I was before certain events.
Maybe after all the things that the half-light drags you through, or more the other way around, you'll go back to your cold robotic shell, and then I'll get to bash your head in.
If Sutha had her way, I would probably be a more outgoing, loving, butterfly flinging person. I don't know. She has her goals, and as far as I'm aware, I'm a means to her ends.
Ain't that the gist of it?
And I'm fine with that.
That's the gist of life.
It's
everybody just using everybody for their own ends.
It's just when she gets all uppity, when I wanted to divine the intents by gutting this dog over here. Oh, suddenly it's like, no, that has a collar. It's someone's. They like it. Oh, sips. Nothing. He does not drink. It's bad. That person's still holding their dog. Oh. Leave that old woman alone. She still has time. I don't know. I only mention things. It's just,
I feel like we got a little more in common than I've initially thought.
And everyone,
I'm going to refrain from going into detail.
Yeah. And this, and he motions at this big skeleton face radiating green fire, fire. This is not the face of a very charismatic individual. I'm just here to the divine intent. And apparently there's a lot more intent up there that's making a half-orc follow me around, attempting to use me like some knowledge diviner. Google. I don't know what that is, but the name keeps running across my subroutines.
It's a big fucking number.
Like I said, clerics of the type like to follow whatever their little spook in the sky tell them to do, regardless of the logic they follow.
But I've seen the inherent power in these spooks, as you call them. I don't have access to them. It doesn't make sense. It comes from a different source. I mean, it still feels like the weave, but it's like a fluffier, more stringy part of the weave that I don't like. They have to be in order to do what they want or need to do. If it's fuzzy, it just goes haywire.
I know them spooks got some powers. That's why they're spooks. That's why they're gods. They're too strong. But to make everyone go around doing God knows what, just running about doing their holy quests, why can't they deal with it? Why they got clerics and shit doing it for them?
That was actually one of the things my previous master said. They did not like the gods.
Good. The more people that don't trust those big floaters, the better. You don't need no gods to do this stuff. Go do it yourself. You got power. And if you ain't got power, then earn power. Well, take care of your own problems.
Not that it matters. She's dead now. Yeah. What can you do when you explode?
Well, take someone with you, I guess.
Well... never mind. Bellum, there you are, coming down the stairs.
Oh, yes, I do see that it's morning. Hello.
And you do, and it is morning.
Is this the morning as the alarms were going off and
yes,
chasing?
That morning. Yeah. Yep. Sutha and Ned are not here, and Kagas and Fractal actually say they're having a conversation.
Oh, where did Ned and Sutha go?
Times where I ain't trying to make him into my new shoulder pads. They ain't so bad.
And I decided not to shrink him.
Well, as long as we avoided some sort of collision, I guess that's a good turnabout. Have either of you seen Ned or Sutha?
He went and left and done some other things.
I saw Sutha run out the door about 2 hours ago, and Ned, badly by the way, followed her.
It was not good. It was very obvious.
I think he was still a bit hungover.
Most likely. I do not
I
understand why you fleshy creatures.
It was over a 10. It's not that bad.
Well, we all saw you.
It was a 12.
What's your modifier?
Everyone's passive perception sees you.
Minus Bell.
Yeah, Bellum didn't see shit.
Yeah.
Boy, lanky.
Do I still have the scrolls on me?
I don't know. Do
Real
you?
quick. Did anybody take them from me? Is what I'm asking.
I don't know.
No.
Did they?
So okay.
I don't think so.
And he'll produce the 2 scrolls. He goes, today I know we've burned a little bit of energy, but figured we'd go and take these to go take to shops and gear up before we travel out.
Why not? Big metal lads, let's go.
Don't forget that we need to get that writ thing from the Merchants Guild.
Oh,
fuck,
God.
I wonder if that's where Ned went. Let's go find him.
You would know. You would know that you got the writ from Lucille at the Merchants Guild, and Ned has it.
Yeah,
That's why
where
I
is
said
Ned?
we needed to get it from the shorty.
Yeah, and that's why Bellum said, "Let's go find Ned."
Yep.
So let's go find Ned.
Let's go find Ned.
Ned, where are you?
Lanky. We need to get them tools. Get started on that armor.
Oh yeah.
Ned, where are you
Shane.
wandering?
Just wandering around the market looking for random things to buy.
Oh, hang on. And as we leave, he presses a button and then just grows almost holographic armor made of green light.
Kagas, did you want me to make you a magical set of smith tools temporarily and save your money, or did you want to just go buy them now?
I'm just gonna go buy them because you're gonna have to change your tools anyway.
Okay, then I'll leave them as thieves' tools. I will head in. I guess we're going in to find Ned and shop around.
Make me a perception check. You can all make one, or somebody can help someone with
I'll
one.
help somebody with perception.
I have a +3.
3. Yep.
Well, I'll help Kagas because it'll be funny. Do I have guidance? No.
The GM, that's a 12.
I see that.
Kagas with advantage then.
He's about to
There you
to-
fucking go.
Fractal doesn't notice anything. Fractal, you're a bit distracted just looking around, taking in what you can see. Kagaz, you are much taller, so you're able to kind of see everything. Even though Ned is short, you quickly spot Sutha, who has joined Ned, and you make your way over to them, and you find your party in the market while you see Ned just idly browsing.
Well, now, if it ain't the half light and the half height, you got your shopping done.
Yeah. I've never heard that before.
That was actually the best one he had up there. He was practicing it's the last 5 minutes.
As a matter of fact, I thought of it a couple seconds ago.
You lied.
But it was definitely rehearsed in my head.
Bro, you
They
gotta
wouldn't
take an
boost-
inspiration for that one. Good lord.
Who's to say I can't read your mind, Kagas? It's very roomy.
Look, as long as I'm the blunt weapon to be pointed around by everyone in the group, I'll get to make fun of you. It's a trade-off.
Yeah.
Fair enough, Kagas, fair enough.
But Lanky over here got them scrolls. You want to try selling them?
Sure.
Like you said, that writ you got from the merchants might increase how much they give us. So, figured you need you.
Might.
Unlikely, but maybe.
Ain't hurt to try. I'd like to get as much gold as possible out of them.
All right, let's go find a shop that'll buy some magic doodads.
Magic doodad.
Yeah, so I guess we navigate over to Magic
Maybe I
Sword.
can finally get a wand for this one sheet.
Make me a perception check for a magical doodad store. Or an
I will
investigation
assist.
check. Sorry, investigation.
Oh, investigation. Would somebody like to pitch in? And maybe Kalyas return the favor?
Maybe I scroll up and
I'll
I
help you,
find.
Lanky.
Maybe I
Or
just
maybe
scroll up and
someone
I
else
find where
can
my
help
portents are.
Ned.
Oh my
Where-
fucking god.
Well, he
Where
already
am I?
rolled. It's too late.
Damn it! Well, never mind then.
16.
Sucks to suck. What are my
Oh.
portents? God damn it!
You have to say that you're helping him before you roll.
I was trying to, but I couldn't go look for a fucking portent. I had to figure out what I had.
Damn.
Suffer then.
You had a 2, like really low ones. You had like an 8 and a 2 for the day.
Again, I needed time to use them.
Sorry, you had 17 and a 4, I think.
Well, never mind then. Yeah.
Oh man, that 17
17.
would have been really nice. Oh well. 18 is
Oh,
still
well.
good. It was not a
It's-
particularly high DC.
I don't
The
think I had
DC
guidance unless Sutha gave it to me. I just forgot to turn it off.
The DC is
Anyway, in
also
my floss folder.
Oh, Ned's. Whoops. Never mind.
the
Sorry.
DC for this right now, unless you just roll really terribly low, is less of seeing if you find something and more of seeing how long it takes you to find something. With an 18, it does not take you very long to find a magic shop. Ned, you've kind of been wandering around, so you feel like you remember seeing one a little bit earlier. So you lead everybody back there. The magic shop seems to be presided over by an older woman with white hair and snowblind white eyes.
Hello, miss.
Hello.
Out of curiosity, do you buy scrolls and whatnot?
Yes, I do. What do you have?
I produce life transference and aid.
Do you hold them or do you hand them to her?
I hand them to Ned and say, it's a scroll of aid and a scroll of life transference. Alright, face of the party. Do your thing.
Let me just look over them for a minute. She reaches a hand out, not palm up, but palm down, as if to kind of run her fingers over it.
Ned will put the aid one out first
Okay.
to let her just run her fingers over it.
She unrolls it just a little bit, enough to see like the top of it, and she runs her fingers over it. Good job, kids, not trying to swindle an old woman. This is indeed a scroll of aid.
And he'll switch out to the other one to show her that one.
She does the same
What
thing.
makes you think we gotta pretend to swindle you when we could just steal your stuff?
Well, now that wouldn't be swindling. That would just be theft, big man.
Ain't that the point? If
Or
I wanted
murder,
to take
or
your
murder.
stuff, I would just take it. I ain't gonna try to fake it.
It could also speak less of his border.
And that's why I respect you. So she looks over the other one. She says, they're both what you've told me. They're both uncommon. I would pay 400 gold each for these.
Oh.
Well, I'll be damned.
He'll look back at the party. Well, we selling them?
Well, did she have any others? I know we were discussing.
I would like to point out that one of those is a 3rd level spell as opposed to a 2nd.
I was gonna say, Sutha whispers into Ned's ear. Are we sure that is the true amount, or perhaps we can get more? Some of those spells can be a little bit more potent. They might be a little bit more.
Stop
Okay.
licking the halfling, it doesn't give you luck.
Well, the aid spell I could definitely see going for that much. But this one, he's going to waive the life transference. Pretty sure this one's a little bit more potent. Probably go for a little bit more.
Well, they are both uncommon.
Yes, but one's more powerful than the other.
And has a higher save DC and attack bonus.
I don't think
That
that's
can-
true.
Yeah, 3rd level
I'm-
scrolls, save DC is a 15 and a +7 on attack bonuses. 2nd levels are 13.
Oh, it is.
and
But they
plus
are
5.
both uncommon.
True. One's just stronger
But-
than the other.
Levels do factor into that, not just
Well, that's
uncommon.
true, they do.
It's up to God, really, but you know.
I ain't ever sold no
I
scroll
will
before.
give you, for the higher level, 500.
That's 900 in total. That's a good
That
bit.
seems fair.
I ain't too bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
And can you
Are-
also point us to where we could find a wizard shop or other scroll manufacturer?
I mean, most of the wizards, you have to commission them if you want them to make you a scroll. There might be a magic shop nearby, quite nearby, that deals in scrolls.
And they should look at her sign.
You see her gesturing around as if to say, "You're fucking here, dude."
I was about to say,
Ned was
look at-
giving Bellum the look of like, "Are you fucking serious,
Yeah,
dude?"
I was just gonna look up and look at her sign. Ebenezer's Grand Magic Emporium, or something like that.
All I want to say, wisdom of 12, y'all. He's high and low wisdom.
Ned,
Are you talking about yourself?
Break
or-
the stereotype, Connor. Break the
Look,
stereotype.
I'm just playing myself at this
the
point.
thing is, 12 wisdom isn't low. That's above average.
We can
Yeah.
argue the obscenities of your low rolls versus low stats another time.
Ned,
what's
Ned will just look at Bellum and go, "Bellum, we're here."
Oh, whoops. Would you happen to have any scrolls on hand that we could look through? Or
It
even...
depends. What are you looking for?
Well, personally, I know
You
we have
sound like
a...
someone who's a bit more intelligent than wise.
you would be spot on.
Damn.
Are we?
I'm actually, for myself, I'm actually looking for a bit of a some sort of magical armament, whether that be a shield or a piece of armor. But I know I have a compatriot of mine here in my adventuring party that can utilize spell scrolls. So I was
Where is your compatriot? Let him speak for himself.
There's
I grab
literally a
Fractal and
glowing,
push him forward.
Take a walk, yes,
she
Granny.
can't see you glowing. She's blind.
She's blind. Okay,
That's why she.
I don't know.
That's why she traced her fingers over the scrolls and had milky white eyes. She's blind.
It could just be magic. Shut up.
Could be. You don't know.
I assumed it was.
Well, if I told you I was the magic caster, you believe me?
I would believe most anything. You've already proven yourselves to be honest. And I sense an air of a certain magic about you.
that ain't me. Anyway,
She kind of,
it's the market.
she sniffs, she says, "You smell giantish."
How many joints you sniffing, Granny?
I smell much with these eyes of mine gone. Everything else is a bit higher now.
I got a little borrowed power.
Just above getting
Actually, I wouldn't say borrowed. I ain't borrowed it from nobody. I took it.
No, it
It's
is 100% yours. It is your own.
Are we spreading the money equally, or are we just going to trade them in?
I think we're just holding on to the pool right now and then buying.
Okay.
No, yeah, probably evenly. There's 5 of us. 900 divided by 5 would be
180.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
You don't perchance enchant weapons, do you?
I do not. But there is a magical weapon shop just a few tents down.
Please just be another old woman in the same wig.
But instead, she's in like a green tunic when this one's in a blue one. It's like a whole
Yes.
Nurse Joy situation.
Oh no,
Good.
she's
So,
wearing like
Just overall, before we
green-colored
proceed,
linen.
we are splitting evenly, right?
Yes,
Just-
we are splitting evenly.
Okay, just
But
I have
yeah.
the calculator open.
She's wearing
So we sold them.
undyed linen. She has her hair like simply braided back into one thick plait that goes down her back.
Hmm.
What do you have on hand, Baba Yaga?
So everyone add 180 to their gold.
I
Yep.
did.
That's
Yep.
That's not my name, but okay.
Sorry, it's a primordial for old woman. Sorry.
Oh, very well. She kind of puts a hand out, palm out, fingers facing up, just in your general direction. She says, "Oh, I haven't seen one of your kind in a long while. Let me see what I have for you. How powerful are you? What's the height of your abilities?"
On a scale of 1 to 20, I'm 4.
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 9.
If there were a scale that went from 1 to 9.
1 to 9, still 2.
Still 2. Very well. Are you in the market for something around a 1 or something around a 2?
Preferably, let's see here. 2, but I wouldn't say no to any wands you might have. I have come into a sheath item of sorts.
Oh, you said a wand as well. Okay, so anything for 2, and she pulls out a chest from underneath the table that's part of her tent. She opens it, and she you see a bunch of rolled scrolls in there, and she brushes her fingertips along the top of them. She says, let's see. Knowing what I know of you, I have Arcane Eye. Wait, what level is that? I said 2nd level. Filter spells. God.
Arcane Eye is 4th.
Hold on. Then she
wait a minute.
I thought that it sorted spells already. Never mind. Hold on. She says, I have borrowed knowledge.
Oh, Strixhaven. Oh,
Jesus. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean that's a freebie.
I have
borrowed knowledge of Strixhaven.
Thoughts. She does have detect thoughts.
Okay.
I'm just on D&D Beyond here, guys. I'm just on D&D Beyond here.
I know.
D&D Beyond. I have locate object. Mind spike. She kind of wiggles her fingers a little for that one.
The only thing that weighs itself against someone's charisma.
Against someone's charisma.
I appreciate the plan in the head.
Don't worry about it.
Let me think for a minute.
Don't worry about it, Shane. Don't worry about it.
Charisma, you say? Their force of will.
Yes.
She takes her other hand and
I know. I see I'm wrong.
Of her fingers over top. She says, at about a level 2, I don't. Let me see. And she lifts a bit of the chest up and it pulls out like an expando. Like a 2nd level of it.
Oh, you want that weird shit, woman.
Thank you, yes. Okay, wizard, 1st and 2nd.
Do you have any wands of the War Mage?
I might, if you can pay the price for them. Are you looking for the common kind? The uncommon kind? It all depends on what you're looking for, Sonny.
Jesus Christ. How about this? What wands do you have first, and then I need to think on the spells I'm looking for.
Okay. Let's see. Wands. Let me look through my wands. She kind of puts the chest of scrolls back and slides it a little to the side and pulls out like a large cylindrical container and takes the lid off. And you see these she has like tagged with string and paper, and she just runs her fingers over the tags. I have a wand of scowls, if that's something you're interested in. A wand of web. I do have a wand of the War Mage. A wand of magic detection, as well as one of magic missiles. Do any of those sound like they might be useful to you?
Is it all you have?
Are you looking for something more powerful or less?
I'm looking for something that can restrict movement.
I do have, well, there would be the wand of web. I also have a wand of entangle.
I see. Let me look at the one for web real quick. DC 15.
Web and Fate should both be uncommon.
Alright, how much is the Wand of the Web?
It is uncommon, so she says, well, as you know, my uncommon items typically go for 400 gold.
Mm-hmm. Now, going by those standards, one of the War Mage 1 standard
is uncommon.
Item rarity standard. Bad. Bad roll 20.
What the fuck does standard mean?
I don't know. It's just what fucking one of the War Mage 1 said. Item rarity standard. Come on, 20 gold.
No, that's not how that works, dear.
Give me
let
one
me look up.
price.
Hold on, let me look up the Smith's tools for Kagas real quick while you double check your rarities, because everything's.
I'm looking right at it.
Then roll 20 is not right because standard is not a rarity.
Yeah, you're one of the War Mage
Roll
plus
20
one is an
not
uncommon
a
pyro.
rarity.
Okay. Fucking.
Probably giving you the running 20 gold, I believe, is a cost for a regular, just arcane
I know.
focus wand.
Yeah,
I know,
that's what
that's
I think it
Connor-
is. You said Kagas said Smith's tools. 20 gold,
Yeah.
Kagas.
20? Damn, I was expecting to drop 100 on these bitches.
Nah, 2
Alright,
zero.
so one of them can't weapons. Or one of the web. Let's see, is it web? Let's look at the web spell.
That would be at a different booth, Bellum.
Okay, then I will move with Ned and Sutha to another location.
At the other
Web.
location, while this is happening are you all going to head to the Enchanter after this? Do you want to do that as, like, a group?
Figured enough of us would want to see about enchanting that we'd all just go there together.
Probably.
Well, then we'll wait.
Let's save this real quick.
Especially since enchanting can be very variable.
Here's my thinking, Pyro. If you do web with your Portent Wizard, that'll stack very well. If you get a low one for the day, you can basically always use it because you can fling out a web and choose the enemy starts their turn and gets a 4 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're caught in it and you just want to do some damage, you can light it on fire. And I can make, at a higher level, stuff that'll function like a Wand of the War Mage for you as an infusion. Although, I don't have that now, so don't really... Maybe you don't want to consider it.
War Mage could also.
What?
I like.
Help.
I like my. It doesn't do it. I know what you're about to say. It's not. I know. I'll take one of the web. It's 400, right?
It is 400.
I have the one sheet, so I might as well all in.
All right.
All right. Look, browse through her spells. Let's see here. It's 50. Is it 50 per spell level on just general except for divination?
I think
Round of
it
DMs.
says in.
For Divination
Somewhere.
Wizard, you get half cost. It is,
know,
I believe
I
it's
think it
25
says-
per level.
I think
Okay.
it says the cost of it in the wizard description of PHB.
Yeah.
I don't remember it off the top of my
It
head.
Let me
does.
pull it up. Because if it's 50, I can bring it one first level spell. Then if it's 50.
I'm pulling it up for you.
Casting ability spells.
Yeah, so each level of the spell takes 2 hours and 50 gold.
Yeah. It would be 25 for your specialty.
And 1 hour of copying.
Okay. Let me look at first level spells real quick, and then I'll ask you if you have it, because there was a first level spells looking at.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably easier for you to go.
Alarm.
through
Can I
spells.
have alarm, please?
Oh, of course, dear. Alarm is a standard for people like you. We absolutely.
Oh, standard rarity.
I do.
Adorable.
Well, it's a first level, so it is common.
Yeah. How much was that?
Let me look. Flipping back and forth between like 7 different PDFs right now, guys. That
The
would
plight
be
of the DMG.
100 gold.
Struggle is real.
What now?
100 gold.
Okay.
It still takes a lot of doing, my love.
Don't know that emotion. Here, take it. Whoa. Alright, a scroll of alarm. Now I gotta see if I have enough to say 50 per hour, so... Or no, wait, is alarm divination? Or is it...
Should be.
Scrounging through brain... Gone!
Are you sure?
Yes, it's abjuration, actually.
No!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Then yeah, alright, let me see if I have enough silver and copper to give me 50 gold. Yeah,
You
go,
want a list of first level wizard spells? Because there's only 3.
I have 3 gold now.
Okay.
I'm talking in general, not just divination.
Oh.
I wanted an alarm because we're going to start camping out more.
True.
And alarm is required at a certain point, given some of our roles on watch.
Also, if it's cheaper, I do have alarm and could prepare the spell scroll, like make it with the right materials, if that would be cheaper.
You have alarm?
Yeah, it's actually prepared right now.
Hey DM, can I time travel to like 10 seconds ago? I did.
If you want to not have bought it, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Because Connor offered to do this to him for like 3 episodes ago, and Pyro pulled the pissy, if I could finish talking, on him.
I'm so glad that got stuck into Norvin's memory. The edifice is stone that never forgets. Is there any other spells you want to buy, Pyro?
I'm throwing your life alert in the fucking garbage can.
I also have to take
Anyway.
magic.
Like I'd ever push the fucking button. I'd die on the floor like the piece of shit I am.
No wonder the fucking mortality rate of old people started that low. They're that depressed. God. How about... Oh, hang on. Where is it? I just saw it. My health isn't terrible, so false life it really has no use. I'm immortal, Connor.
right
Don't
back.
worry about it. I'm not gonna tip anything like that. Oh, what's this? Is that a wisdom saving throw? That is. Could I have Tasha's hideous laughter?
Yes, we do have that. Also a standard.
Thank you. There we go. Deduct 100 from my thing again. Alright. Now it's 10 silver to gold, right? So let me just divide 280. So that's like what, 28 gold. Fuck me.
That'd be 280 silver from 28 gold. Would you like it in Electro?
I cast Rust
Okay.
on the Furbolg.
Really?
God.
Get rusted, robot.
I put your port into 1. I'm saving that 4 for you. Alright, and let's see. So let me now do this copper, right? Because I so fucking much. Divide. Equal 35. And then to 3. I am saddened.
Okay.
Alright, yes, I have a scroll of Tasha's hideous laughter for now.
There
Until we
you
get
go.
paid again.
Did you never think of getting Earthbind?
No!
Is that level 1?
No, it's level 2, but we talked about it above character that it was like, hey, we're flying him flying, we're fucked if it flies. Hey, wizard. How would you feel about a second level spell? And he's like, oh, that's a cool idea. In session.
I forgot about it, and then I wanted other spells.
God damn it. We'll see if I have money left over.
Yeah. The plight of the wizard, the most economically bullied class.
Ned, let me get you the information on your daggers and arrows.
When you get grabbed by a dragon and dropped at fucking 300 meters, I hope you cast Tasha's hideous laughter on yourself so you can laugh in your final
The
moments.
daggers you would get for 2 gold apiece, so that would be 4 gold
I
total.
wouldn't be talking any shit, Bella.
And
You
it's
failed a lot
gold
of deck
for
saves
20
last time,
arrows.
and I can go invisible. And I think we know I will abandon you. To a giant vulture. Fractal has no moral competency. He will just go invisible. God, if he's gonna die. With his maximum power, 39 fucking health. God, I miss martial class. It hurts physically to look at that number and know we're level 4.
Mm-hmm.
Braun had fucking 40 health by like level 3.
I'm at a tasty 56 right now.
Oh,
39 for me.
that's
35 for the sneaky bastard.
I have all the HP I need.
That's not bad for a rogue. I mean,
oh god.
it's not the highest, but it's not bad. 35.
I forget. Do artificers just have D6s?
D8s, I
Eight.
think.
Oh, you poor bastard. What's your con score? Yee. The silence speaks it all.
He said BRB.
He is BRB, man.
Oh, well, I don't think
The
I wouldn't
silence
look at the
is
screen.
AFK.
The only way I can win arguments with him, I have to argue at the wall. It's not here.
Of course.
Well, since we're being burnt, I'm gonna I got the quiz.
Okay. Yeah, this is probably a good enough place to take a quick break here. I'll take a spicy little break. And we are back. All right. So we are shopping. Fractal, are you all good with your spells?
I'm too poor.
Yes, that
Yeah.
happens
Yes.
to us all. Go do some work and get some money.
I'm going to go murder
She
something.
kind of pats your hand, and you feel something get slipped into your little metal hand.
Okay,
Do you look at it?
I do.
It's a butterscotch candy.
I knew. I was like, this is
God.
either Werther's, one of those strawberry candies, or butterscotch.
It's a butterscotch.
Aaron comes busting through the reality wall. No!
It's a butterscotch candy.
Those
Well,
strawberry cookies are so good.
Those strawberry
No,
ones
you mean
are
the
strawberry
candies?
too. They're
Oh,
so-
yeah.
Because they don't taste like strawberry at all. That's
No.
why they're so good.
No, they're A plus.
I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
here for
Alright.
this.
You're allergic.
So you make your way. Do you go to the Enchanter, the Enchanted Weapons?
Yeah.
All right.
That's where we were all kind of congregating.
Make your way down, and at that store, you see an old man, hunched over, white hair, wrinkled face. He is currently kind of like looking at something on the table, so you don't see a lot of his face, just the wrinkles.
Hello, good sir.
Oh, hello. Yes, hello. As he looks up, you see he also has snowblind white eyes.
Is it too early to start shipping them?
Hey, you
I
don't know
feel
the-
like everybody that works with magic items ends up blind.
A lot
Yeah,
of
this-
explosions in this line of work.
See, that's what I'm superior. I don't have eyes to be stabbed or blown open.
That's also very good.
We were looking for a couple of different items and possibly having enchantments placed on the items we already bear. Is that something you're able to do?
Well, enchanting an item does take a little bit of time.
True. Do you have any on hand? Things that are made just for
I have some. What are you
return.
looking for?
well, I know we have some are looking for weapons and others. I'm looking for some enhanced defense armaments, either shield or some form of armor.
Okay. Well, just something that's just gonna boost your armor.
Yeah, that's about right.
I mean, we have the a shield that just gives you a little bit of a boost. It's just a bit of a good shield.
Oh, can I see it?
He
He bites his
Holds
tongue.
it up. And it just looks like a nice shield. It's shiny. Looks maybe a little bit thicker than your standard shield. It's metal.
He just traces his fingers over it, flicks it a second, and he goes, "All right, perfect. How much for this shield?"
This one is gonna run you 500 gold.
All right. Interesting. Can I make an insight check to see if that's a fair price?
Make an insight check.
17.
Yeah, you gather that is the standard pricing for an uncommon magical item at a retail price.
Fair.
And how much would it cost if I showed you this?
Oh,
And he'll pull out the merchant's writ.
Let's hope it's got
He
braille.
again puts
Why
his
didn't we use
hand
it?
palm
Can't see
down,
it.
just like the
Wait a minute.
just like the
Why don't
woman.
you say other way?
He will hold this. Guys, come on.
What?
He will hold the scroll out for the old man to be able to touch it.
He runs his fingers over it. Oh, you have the discount. That'll run you 350 gold.
Thank you kindly.
I will
You got
never
braille
forget
on that
this.
thing.
So how much is it after the discount?
It's
The great
350 gold.
Most likely it has some type of enchantment that they can all feel.
Cool.
You fucking degenerate slime. My wallet is empty because of you.
Nobody pulled out the writ.
Oh,
Well
that's
played.
so funny to me.
Well played, Harry Potato. But you're next.
So I will pay over the 350 and get it's a shield of +1.
It's a plus one shield.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, who's next?
My fury. The second best horseman. Third. Fourth best horseman. There we go.
He sees back at the
Sutha,
top.
we're at the magical weapon shop.
Enchanter. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you're back. Hello again. Thank you for your business.
You're welcome. Just pulls over the side. Looks over to Ned. Kind of pulls her away. Here, she holds up a pair of boots. Here you go.
What are these?
Boots that will help you.
Okie dokie. Slips his old boots off, puts his new boots on. What
What
are they?
They require attunement.
He'll attune to him when he gets the chance.
Yeah.
Just what do they do so I can add them?
Boots
They
of
are
elven
The
kind.
boots of elven kind.
Yeah, bitch.
Damn.
She got money.
Not no mo.
Not anymore.
Fair enough. What a coincidence. We're both poor now.
This is my penance for giving you that endurance spell book.
Yes, it is.
Oi,
One.
old blood. You got something that you add to weapons for a little bit of oomph?
I have weapons that have a little bit of oomph.
How about a great axe?
A great axe with just a little bit of oomph.
I got enough oomph in me. It's just a little bit more.
That would be also 350.
Oi, you gonna tell me what it is first?
It's a little bit of extra oomph. It's about as much extra oomph as the shield I sold to your friend.
Great axe +1.
Yeah, basically.
Nah, I ain't need that. Yeah, keep it.
Do you want a special kind of oomph?
I think something a little more flashy.
Spicy oomph. Gotcha.
Let's see. As he looks through, he has like a little. You see, he has like a little catalog on top of a chest. I have a moon-touched weapon. What's that? What does that one do? He's like just running the backs of his fingers over this book. I have a blood axe.
What axe? I like the sound of that. What's it do?
When you use it to kill a creature, you get a little bit of their health for yourself.
That's pretty nice. How much is that?
That one is also 350.
I think I'll take that one.
Okay. So it's technically the stats for the blood spear, but it's an axe. So when you hit a creature with a melee attack and reduce its hit points to 0, you get 2d6 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
All right.
Like, that's easy enough to transfer from weapon to weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Ned's gonna buy himself a +1 short sword.
Okay, that would be 350, because +1 is uncommon. Pretty. Arthax.
I guess I got to find somewhere to sell this regular axe now. As he unties the tooth and puts it on his new axe. Or I could just hold on to it. 2 axes ain't too bad.
It's also an option.
You have layaway.
Boy, old blood, you got any heirs or nothing? I think you're about done with this line of work.
Heirs? I do have some children, yes.
Have one of them take this shop off your hands before you just die at the stall.
Oh, I'm not going to die anytime soon. My wife and I have decided that we'll retire by the end of the year.
You gonna reach the end of the year, old man?
Yes,
You kinda sound like you're about to die mid-sentence.
it's just because the voice actor is a woman and having trouble with this voice she chose.
This is the man. Death is holding his hand at the moment. He's waiting to finish the transaction.
Death is holding my vocal cords at the moment for this guy. We're going to make it, we promise.
All right.
All 6 of you, the 5 of you adventurers, and that dark-robed man behind you with the scythe.
Roy, get out of here! You're in the wrong universe.
God. Oh God.
Anyone that knows that episode?
Oh God, yes. Not the old man.
He's
It
running
is
out of
just-
steam.
What?
Once you guys are finished with this NPC, I'll tell you where I got the voice from.
Oh, good. Yeah, and if I were to get just an uncommon wondrous item, it would also be 350 with the writ, correct?
Yep.
All right.
I will save that for now, but I'll tell you that in the future I'm going to look for some all-purpose tools +1.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that was the DM, but sure.
Over the next hour, I am going to attune to the one on the web and then install it into my sheath.
Okay. I'm committed now.
I will see you later, old man.
Goodbye.
No, I am the personification of death. I am here. Let's go, my ship.
You can try and tell me that all you want. I know that's a damn lie.
He looks at the fourth wall.
Now, you may not believe him, but I could definitely finish you off if I wanted.
That I'm
Maybe
well
put
aware
you
of.
out of your misery.
That I'm well aware of. But that green man, he doesn't scare me for shit. My wife
Now,
is scarier
That's
than
a
him.
little bit of an understatement, because he might explode. I ain't actually know yet.
That's fair,
I'm
but my
a
wife is
literal-
scarier than him.
I am the half-baked cousin of a Necron. I will fuck shit anyway.
One more question.
I'd like
Liv.
to see you try.
How much would
Oh,
a
he's
common magic item go for if I was selling it to him?
What?
Specific. If I sold him my clockwork amulet, a common magic item, how much would he pay?
For a common magic item that you are selling to him?
Yeah.
About 100 gold.
Okay, I will. And does he want to buy my mundane shield off me again, just so he has resource to enchant again? So I bought the magic one off him.
Would you say your shield is in good condition, or would you say it's taken some hits?
I'd say, seeing as Bellum has been an AC tank, I think it has a couple notable dents.
He says, hey, I'd have to spend more
of money taking this to the blacksmith, and I'd make it off of it. If you want to take it to the blacksmith, he might buy it from you.
Fair. Okay. So I will sell him my clockwork amulet for 100. Get myself up to
There's
260. Yep, and then let's see if I convert 260 to gold. That's 26 gold. Trying to see if I have enough to get up to 350 real quick. 286.
Oh shit, that's weird. Fuck
Um,
yes, I
kinda
still think
close, but no.
I'm I'm still technically attuned to only one item.
Huh.
Put dice in it.
Okay.
And will he buy the Azurite gem I got from the previous dungeon worth 10 GP?
I don't have use for gems here.
All right, he'll just hold on to it for now then.
Do you mean Diablo lied to me?
I didn't know if he had wizard components and stuff and spells that enchantment took.
No, that's my wife.
Oh, good. Would your wife happen to be the one who sells scrolls on the corner?
Yes.
Can I run to her real quick and just sell it for 10 gold?
Yes.
King.
And I get 10 gold too for my agate.
That's worth 10 gold? Yeah.
I was told they were all worth 10 gold, were they not?
Then yeah.
I'll also get rid of
Right.
mine too.
Okay.
No, keep my hematite though.
Yes,
And-
that's fine. I love how Connor was like,
Holy-
is it too early to start shipping them? I'm like, you fool, they're already married.
And a side note, Liv, we're not planning on doing it now, but how long would it take for me to use my cartography tools to make an ornate map to sell?
Ooh, it depends on the scale and how big of an area you're wanting to do.
Just
I have to think about it.
well, I'd say reasonably like a day's travel around the city, a star map to guide, and because that's his
star
specialty.
map or like a map? Because a star map is not as difficult.
Specifically a star map because that's what he does, and then use it as like and then like on the back that it's like, you know, if you're seeing this star, you should be moving this degree, and like measurements of how to navigate via stars.
At this moment,
Because that's how he does it.
Sooth is going to speak up to Bellum and Fractal. Fractal, Bellum.
Yes.
Is Fractal there? Or is he somewhere else?
Yes, Sutha.
When I left Area, I went to go in search of someone who could perhaps help you all with your research. There's a man a little bit further away, however far it is, Liv. Don't recall.
It's
His
not
name is-
terribly far.
Not terribly far. Not terribly far from here. His name is Thanarius. He does experimentation and does a lot of research on y'all's particular field of interest. Either y'all can do it now, or we can wait till we get back from this current quest, but I believe he will be able to help y'all.
We'll do it when we come back.
Yes.
That's fair.
I'll need more money.
I do actually have a question for you, Fractal, when we get a minute. Here, I'll let them finish shopping, and I'll talk to you about it over here. You all can finish shopping. I'll do it after you're done.
We'll just be in the foreground, slightly out of sync. Animation, like idle animations. Proceed.
Been done for a while.
Oh, are we all done shopping?
Well, then fucking speak.
Yeah, I'm broke as shit, dude, so I ain't got
Okay.
Can't really talk when your guys are talking without interrupting you.
Okay. So I will pull Fractal to the side and say, so I noticed some patterns in the way you're casting. Do you specialize in divination magic by any chance? I don't think you've ever told me your specialization.
I specialize in divining the lines between the ethereal and the not ethereal, material. Yes.
The material girl, yes. Plain. Would you happen to have any kind of knowledge on greater, more abstract divinations, like prophecies, omens, those sorts of prophets, those sorts of divinations, or is yours specifically the planar differences?
I would say I've taken the divining aspect to a more scientific degree. I can picture events. So all these riddleistic profiteer bullshit, I do not know very well.
Okay.
I can use magic to aid me see and manipulate AB into A equals C squared.
Interesting. So
By
you're
slightly pointing out the irregularities in reality, I can shift things to my benefit.
interesting. Oh, lovely. Oh my god, I love the way you've reorganized this, Liv. I just opened your world anvil. I've got a note I'd like you to look over, and he pulls out this old wrinkly paper. Not wrinkly. That's the wrong term.
Oh no, it's
not
wrinkly.
Wrinkles
Crinkly.
are skin.
Crinkly,
It's
Connor.
creased if it's paper.
Crinkly.
Crinkly paper. That's the
Wrinkles
word
can
I was
also be
thinking.
fabric for clothes. You have wrinkly
True.
clothes, sir.
What's on the note?
It is the Storm Song prophecy that we heard about a couple sessions ago.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I don't remember.
Yeah, the
Don't worry,
TLDR of it.
something cool.
Okay.
I will also copy paste it to you.
Please do.
Well, actually, I can't really TLDR a prophecy because then you miss all the notes, but I have copy pasted it to you.
All right, let me look here.
And Bellum will say, I'm looking for some advice on what interpretations you might think this could be. Completely unbiased and not knowing any of the background at the moment. I want to know what your thoughts are.
Let's see what our comrades are doing, and I will get back to you on the on this one. I essentially take the paper from you, and I stick it in the side of my head like a copier, and I give you back the note as I read the damn thing.
Mull it over and think it over. We'll talk about it like tonight or tomorrow.
Yep.
And that's it. And then I'm done shopping.
Okay.
God, why do you fucking... I just looked at the note and I'm like, I'm not going to be able to read any of that.
No.
Then I will go back to Connor's
But
thing.
the actual text is on the world anvil as well.
Yeah, that's where it comes from.
Thank God.
So, that's it for me. Oh yeah, Luminor.
So
That's where we're supposed to go.
Lenore.
So Ned, you make your way to the guardhouse, and you ask after Luminor, who you know is the person in charge. That's who Lucille directed you towards for the bounty hunt. So you find, I think I can reveal his thing on the World Anvil now. If I go to NPCs right quick. You ask for Luminor in the guardhouse, and other guards go and fetch them. They come forward. They're an elf with white hair in rather ornate-looking armor. Almost drow-looking skin. Let's see. There we go. Post that. That'll work. And they step forward. You have called for me.
Yeah, the adventurer. He holds up the job contract.
Ah.
Wanted to get more information on the job contract before we went out there and did the deed.
I will give you what I can. But unfortunately, our information is about as good as anyone else's. What we know, other than the drawing that is in the description, is we've seen a lot of carnage wrought by whatever this creature is. We've seen bodies turned to stone left in its wake. But we've also seen bodies rent limb from limb or torn in half completely. We're not sure what is causing these attacks. We actually are planning to go and search for it with a large battalion, almost, of guards out in the forest today. But if your party, for lack of a better word, if you would be willing to go to the farmhouse where it was most recently seen and just look around, see if you can find any answers. If you're able to corner it and trap it or kill it, that would be very helpful.
I think killing it is what I was going for.
That would be very much appreciated, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't no
farmhouse.
wyvern. I know that.
Where's the
Wyvern ain't
farmhouse?
turn things to stone. They just eat them.
The farmhouse is just on the outskirts of the city, towards the north.
Well, if we ain't got nothing else to do in here, I think it's about time we go bash this thing's little skull in.
Great. Let's go
Yes.
fetch the others and be on our way. Oh, Ned left without you guys.
We should
Lovely.
be out there as
Surprising.
well if you need any assistance. Do not hesitate to shout. We should be somewhat nearby.
Oh, we got a couple spellcasters with us.
That
If
will
we need
work.
you guys, we'll make plenty of noise.
That will work.
Thunder
Don't
wave
worry.
over.
If you hear me shouting, that means I'm having a good time.
Very good.
I think I might actually have something on this prophecy.
Oh,
Um,
already?
Yeah, kinda.
I kind of want to hear it, actually.
Do it in
Okay.
character.
You hear a ding coming from Fractal as he's leaning up against the wall, just staring into space with that like greenish white like eye over his eye screens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This isn't too far off from stuff I've been privy to.
Oh?
Basically, this pertains to, you know how the specific word here, the next of ages for thee and thy kin, meaning that the as far as I'm aware, this has been a relatively overall, and he motioned at the sky, peaceful era. No gods clashing, and the pieces on the board have not been moving from what I've been poking at Sutha to tell me about the gods. And from what this thing is saying, something's coming, and there will be a very, very specific chance to stop it. But it depends on if people get their shit together. But it's going to be an age of peace like thou hast not known. But you before that, should thou rout the storm before it breaks. Basically, if the storm hits, everything's going poof. But if you do manage to stop it at whatever cost it seems to be alluding to in the second paragraph, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be interesting. Especially that's the exact fourth line. A time of desperation is at hand, which means this is not the 11th hour, but more like the 9th hour. If you get my meaning.
You see Bellum has his hand clutching his stomach and is looking pale. That's very insightful.
Especially the first and second lines really allude to a definite decimation happening before or up and running to this calamitous event. No paradise in place remains forever. Bullshit, I'm immortal. But most people are not. For when the light of stars doth touch the land. Now, in my studies, I've heard tale that the stars are pretty fucking hot. Bet to the will of one within thy mists. That one is the one that stumps me a little bit. I don't know who within. It could allude to someone fucking with the stars or constellations, and would bring down hellfire or something like whatnot. I'm not sure, but someone who's definitely looking at constellation. And he kind of like takes a second to look and touch his chin.
The pulsing constellation on my chest. Yeah.
Also, and like he's looking at ley lines, he pulls out ley lines. Huh. Ironic. Anyway, stuff's back in his pocket. For when the light of stars start touch the land. Yeah, definitely some sort of starfall event. The Song of Storms. I think it's more a metaphor for shit's going to go down soon. You know, typical prophecy bullshit. But I think it might give you a definite lilt toward the heavens. The heavens are going to fall in some way or another, or someone's going to cause a crack in the in that area.
So you think this is happening on a sooner cosmic scale rather than later?
Well, it depends. Have you been hearing? Given your interest in it, I figure some dominoes might have started moving. These things are measured in routes of like hundreds or thousands of years. But what is your particular interest in this?
So far, about half of that prophecy's happened, I think. So
Ooh, he like his mouth just closes and like, I see.
Does it like exponentially ramp up? Like, is it slow and then just picks up speed till it hits terminal velocity?
That's what it means, but that's what I can allude to it meaning from the Song of Storms shall break upon this grove, and hide your ruination from my sight, which means something's going to be hidden from it, or from pertaining parties. My power shall not pierce this darkened veil. That typically when darkened veil, it's alluding to death or a prison. The land shall be covered in night, which means if the stars are gone, they might be trying to destroy a star. I'm not sure, or damage a constellation.
Oh, the line between Connor, I don't know, Belm's as smart as me, and he has about the same wisdom. I think if I got it, he's got it.
This is the first like poems like that I could just read. I'm like, what the fuck? This is easy.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened. Like what?
Yeah, you're doing a great thing.
I wrote it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Thank you.
You see Bellum's jaw kind of drops for a second. And he just shh. I need to talk to Sutha like now.
One last thing. An age of peace that like has not known shall spread throughout the people evermore and guide them to the light that now has shone. That also alludes to a savior of sorts. Typically, light in these types of fucking cockamamie things referred to as a savior. And the last two lines: the Song of Storms shall end or shall begin the next stages. So I'm thinking that light or the storm, they could allude to the same person. It might allude to a choice. You know? Of someone could either fuck up the heavens or fix them.
Bellum goes, so...
Or the end like kin. So maybe it means like a race of people or a place. Maybe this grove.
Still kind of in the back of the shop as everyone's wrapping up. This is a prophecy about the fate of my home.
Oh shit.
And this is
Did I just accidentally the plot?
I think I need a moment to grapple myself.
Fractal comes over.
And he goes into a self hug.
Yeah, he comes over, puts a hand on your shoulder. Don't worry. When or if you and your people are dust and bones, I will remember you.
Damn.
He doesn't seem any more unnerved or eased by that.
Good.
Seemingly.
Good. That's how it should be. And he just stands there as Pyro is surprised he actually read that and made sense because poems and puzzles have always stumped me. I just read it and like, oh.
Yeah, you fucking dissect every single thing you said is an angle which I didn't see it, and I was like, oh, in game I'm gonna pose this to Pyro and see what thoughts Fractal has, and he goes, starting at line 1A-4, like.
I think I channeled Fractal for a second. Shit.
Yeah. Good. Connor and Bellum are now a little worried. Although Connor thinks he has an idea of what the prophecy means. And
behold, actually, it was me, Barry. I was the storm that was approaching all along. I will bring down the star. I'm the storm that is approaching.
I love that when Liv wrote this, she's like, okay, I can give this to Connor, and it'll take him a while to decipher it, because I have a wisdom of like 8.
Observe Pyro.
And It's not. I'm not wrong.
I'm begging you above game to stop because you're going to make me say something that's going to give so much shit away, and I can't.
Okay,
Sorry,
we'll pause it
Liv.
for now.
Like, I literally
think.
cannot. I am right now. I cannot say anything at all because no matter what I say, I'm going to give something away that I don't want to.
Pyra's actually got a really long telescope and is looking at her notes.
And things she wrote this herself. I'm just sitting here just analyzing it myself. I didn't even know. I messaged him probably like 3 minutes after he sent it to me. I'm just like, huh.
He's like, hey, I've actually got a couple ideas.
All I can do is laugh. All I can do is laugh, and I can't say anything else. I will say this because it doesn't spoil anything, but while you were doing that, I did physically stand up off my bed, grab my pillow, go walk into the corner, shove my face in my pillow, and just cackle.
Nice.
I literally cannot do anything else. I cannot say.
This is the karmic balance of all of those puzzles I just dipped out of. That was the karmic balance of shifting.
I'm sorry. You guys do not understand how much I want to say right now, but I can't say any of it. I can't say it.
The other DMs in the room understand, Liv. We understand.
There's literally no one I can even fucking tell. I gotta just get like Tristan into private voice chat and be like, dude, I gotta fucking
you
tell
can tell
you what just
Fergus.
happened.
Fergus is a DM.
I need to tell Fergus, be like, dude, you are never gonna guess what just happened. I gotta
You tell
Ben.
me, I'll forget by next week.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
This is like one of like the only like 3 like 5 brain moments I've ever had. Like end of Connor's campaign. Right now, that's it.
Congrats, you burned yours in the first act of the campaign.
Oh, good.
You get 1 a game.
I'm gonna die soon.
Well, let's see how combat goes.
Oh,
Sutha, you're back.
I heard that whole thing.
Oh,
big brain time.
I'm like biting my lips so hard. Can we please move on so I don't flirt something dumb out?
There's one more thing he has to ask Sutha that's not related to the prophecy. He approaches you and with a book open to a certain page. It is I believe it's. Oh, this is my test to see if I can remember shit. He is approaching you with a book titled "The Descendants and the Creators and Their Descendants." That's the correct order.
Yep.
Opened up to a chapter called "The Court of the Moon." Specifically, there is. He's pointing to a heading titled, or just referring to the descendants of those creators. And he's going to ask you real quick. You're a clerical sort, Sutha. Can you? This is gonna sound weird, but I think I'm in service to some sort of divine being, and I don't know which one. I've narrowed it down to probably about this court, but I can't tell. I'm somewhere between Aerleth and Lethernil and Celestian. I'm sitting at. Is there a way for you to identify, either like through your god or otherwise just knowledge of like signs to identify which deity I might be working for?
Would I just need to make like a religion insight or
Make a religion check.
If I try to ask Saloon, would that be religion as well?
Oh, it's also her court too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would.
Oh
be.
no, she's a god in that court too. Yes, so Saloon is on the page.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It would be a religion check.
Religion? Alright, I guess I'll cast guidance.
Okay.
20.
Yeah, you definitely are getting that kind of connection.
Trying to see if it's the 2 he mentioned. Anything there?
So, you know that it's not Saloon. You get the feeling from her that she's like, this isn't one of mine. But it sounds like it could be Celestian. It sounds like it's something he would do. And I think I remember him telling me about a grove. Is the vague impression you get of like sounds like Celestian, this sounds familiar.
I'm getting instances of maybe Celestian as far as the Grove, somewhere along those lines. I'm sorry, that's all I can gather.
No, that's... He puts his hand on your shoulder. That's so helpful. Is there...
I wasn't ready.
I promise, last question for you. Is there a way for me to reach out to him? I don't know how... It just gestures to you and your holy symbol. That works.
Is there any type of possible way, Liv, we could do this?
But then I got shot.
Yeah. What you know, you don't even have to make a check for this, is you just, like, you go, well, I mean, you think about your first sort of dipping toes into religion and that most of it was centered around prayer. Just sort of casting your voice and your intentions out past the material plane. It could be into just in general or towards a specific deity is typically the way to initiate a contact with said deity.
As far as how I came into the path of Saloon, mine was during a time of great need and just giving it my all, sending out my voice into the void, the plains, into whoever would listen, and that was the voice they called. Maybe something along those lines. You might get your answer.
I'll keep that in mind for tonight. But I think Ned has disappeared somewhere, so we should probably go find him.
I am sorry, guys. I have got to be right back.
No problem.
Don't know, maybe 5 minutes, because, yeah, I'll be right back.
You're good.
worries. The entire time, and there's just the background. No, it's not canon, so only God sees. I'm doing the skeleton dance. Just
Oh God. Can you give me a ballpark price on the amount of steel that I'll need to make myself some plate?
Do. Let me look at that.
So,
Give me a
the
minute to look at that.
of a crafter's shirt so that Kagas doesn't go to a forge in full armor.
Okay. Oh gosh, where is it?
I'll just be over here deflating so I don't pop a blood vessel.
There we go. Hold on.
I'm only allowed one immediate, like, extreme thought a year.
Apparently. And you burned yours.
I did. On you, Connor. It was for you, Barry.
I went back in time and saved the Atherosians. What else did you think you were going to say?
I shot time with a gun and broke a sword in half.
I don't mean to... If you'd like help, Liv, I have some things that might help.
Well, remember, I also have that thing.
Oh, yes, that too. I just meant prices of materials and stuff.
I know I have something for that. I'm just trying to find it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is literally at this point just me going, where is this?
Yeah. You ever just have the loose thread in your backstory get pulled real hard and it all begins to unravel?
I literally
your eyes.
cannot say.
I know. I'm in shock now. It's hitting me finally.
That's talking about the time. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yes. There we go. Give me the answer I'm looking for. Okay, so 750 gold of materials.
Damn.
Wait, hold on. Let me double check that.
It's a lot of steel.
It won't be more than that. Well, I would say that's all of it. Like everything. Plate. Yeah. With the writ, you could probably get it down to about 500.
Well, I still ain't got enough. Bought my axe.
All right. We ready to venture forward?
Anito's still not here.
Oh, that's right.
I don't have anything else for this adventuring day. It's just going to be him going back, talking with Ned about the quest, and then shipping off towards combat.
Mm-hmm.
We have about
an hour-ish.
Yeah, in game or out of game time.
That's what I was curious about.
Right.
Whether or not we're pumping the brakes to just role play in combat next time, or if we're
I don't know.
speeding along to get to combat. Because I would prefer combat.
I would like to do the combat today at least. That'd be fun. But if we're not able to, then it will be here for next week as well.
True. Player thoughts?
I'm good to go till 11.
Well, we also need Nito to come back.
Yeah,
'Cause
and
I don't
Nito
wanna
usually needs it less than 11 by some minimums. Or Adeline.
Well,
We could do some sort of travel thing. I don't know. Get to there and then stop.
You know I don't do travel shit.
I really don't, but okay.
I didn't either. I just discovered that myself.
I just don't like it.
Fair. Like, you don't like random encounters while traveling?
I just don't like a bunch of if you're going somewhere really basic, I don't think there's any need to roll for stuff. If you're doing a big long haul travel, that's different, but
I half-ass random encounters. I roll for stuff, and if it's too stupid or will take too long, I really won't.
Fair.
Like if I roll and it's on like, oh, you get a stone giant. I'm not gonna give you a stone giant. I might give you like a hill giant or a couple ogres. Yeah, ogres.
Yep.
Maybe, but I'll just go like, all right, stone giant. Let's see, what will be the equivalent of a stone giant without dragging it on too long? Like 2 ogres, maybe a couple hobgoblins.
Yeah, but especially since you're basically going to just the northern outskirts of the city, you wouldn't really have to do any sort of rolls or anything.
Okay. I guess while we're also waiting on Neo above board, do you all think we're going to have anything on that job to get us up to like the 1500 the goblin bounty was? Like, maybe not necessarily like cash wise, but you think like harvesting it or finding a magic item or something will get us up there?
It doesn't seem like we're going toward its lair. We're hunting for it in like its hunting territory, so I wouldn't find if we can track it back to its lair, maybe. But I would say it's only gorging on farmers.
I will say also when Ned comes back to tell me about it's turning people to stone and some other stuff, I might be able to do another nature check and maybe we'll find out the name of the thing.
Maybe.
What's your portents? Your portents is 17 today that you haven't used, right?
4 and 17, but this is probably an over the time thing, so I'll probably have to roll again for tomorrow.
Yeah. I do have plus 7 in my nature. If I do get another one and stack on guidance, that's a pretty good.
we'll see what happens when you're rolling a little bit. Just make sure for fractals near you.
If it's enough to get you to be able to roll.
True.
Because I think the portents say if it's like if it's done after the roll, but it just hasn't been announced whether it's a failure or something, I could probably do something. But
No, I think it's before you roll at all, I believe.
no,
Yes, I
because
rolled.
there's 5 wicked dot. Yes, I have it in my sheet here, but I have an important amount of things running down my list. I have my feats, my items.
Shit so weirdly on his sheet. Like, I looked at all of your sheets because I was putting you on the World Anvil, just so I could have everybody in the party so that it didn't look like the party was just Bellum.
Mm-hmm.
Because it made me upset. So, yeah, Pyro's sheet is written weird.
It makes sense to me, but it
I
takes us a
know!
sec. Where is it?
Before the roll for portent.
Oh, it's before the roll?
Yep. And when you finish a long rest, you lose any unused rolls.
Mm.
Quick recap. Both Fractal and Sutha used spell slots this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
So we're taking a long rest before we go to this thing.
If you want.
Definitely.
Those guards said that they were already going out there, weren't they? Think we might find a whole bunch of dead people.
You might.
Or stones.
Broken stones in the shapes of bodies.
Damn shame it ain't no wyvern.
Maybe it's a special variety, you know.
It's a Gorgo wyvern. Duh.
It's a basilisk with wings, fuckers. Come on.
It is something.
I really cannot think of the life for me. Before Pyro said basilisk, I literally only think of that a Gorgon turns people to stone. I'm like, what else is
Oh,
there?
I have a solid idea what the thing is. I'm just not going to say anything because that would ruin the surprise.
Fair enough.
Valid.
Let me message you live,
Yeah,
because I have a particular reason why I would know what this is.
Yeah,
I'm back. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything to it, Pyro. But I
Everyone
appreciate
finish the
your message. I appreciate you casting message at the DM. Okay, so you have finished your stuff up for the day. Did you want to go ahead and head out or take a long rest first?
Take a long rest first, reconvene with Ned, get our game plan ready, choose what spells we're preparing, divvy out infusions, and then head out and tackle this thing in the morning.
You're right.
Well, so it's about midday right now. It's about noon. So if you take a long rest, it'll be about 7:38 at night.
Well, I'm assuming we'll just hang out around for now. Just finish up.
Do y'all wish to go speak with Venerius?
Even when Ned tells you that the guards are heading out that day?
I don't feel confident about fighting a very deadly encounter with us down 2 spell slots, but I'll leave that up to the people who are down slots.
That's what I'm saying, is if you could go out tonight instead of waiting until the next morning, because it's only midday.
Oh, that is true.
That's what I'm saying.
And you do have alarm prepared.
I do like that plan.
Go and maybe used to cover the night. What?
And I
then I can wake everyone up. Yeah, that's cool.
And if we do have to make a check, because it's nighttime when we're navigating, I think I have advantage on those.
If you're navigating by the stars. If there's no cloud cover.
Just overcast. Fuck you, Bellum.
Could be. I would roll for it, to be fair.
True. But yeah, how does everybody feel about that? Taking a long rest now, and then heading out at night to catch up with the guards folk and clobber this thing.
Whatever y'all want to do. Whatever y'all want to do.
I guess we'll buy 400 out of the 500 gold of that fucking material.
There you go.
And get to work on that plate.
Yeah. And I will help you with that when the time comes. Norbin?
Face of the party.
Okay. So I guess we're going to. I think since he's choosing not to vote, I guess we are. People's answers are missing for me. Does anyone object to us just taking a long rest now and then heading out after this thing at night?
Yeah, let's take a long rest now.
Oh,
Do you actually, Norman?
Yeah, we should head out with the guards, so we have a large party to go with.
Wouldn't that like mix most of our gold?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of the fact that you guys blew your spells early in the morning. Was kind of dumb.
It's almost as if it's a role playing game.
Okay. I also will not be able to swap my infusions without a long rest for people to be optimal in combat.
Also, if we
And my
do it with
spells
the
are
guards,
okay.
we might have to split the reward.
Well, the guards are the one that are rewarding us.
that is true.
Oh yeah.
I
I feel like they might have grounds to
Let-
say, "Well, we helped."
Let me pose a different angle. What if they can't find it because they're a massive battalion of armored guards, and that things might be smart enough to dodge us?
yeah, like a skirmisher kind of hunter. A
Yeah,
stalker prey. And so it sees, ooh, a party of 6, I'll dive at them.
it is going after specifically cows and livestock, probably the occasional farmer, and they're usually very spaced out, so they're making a lot of noise looking for this thing. We would be better splitting off from them regardless.
That's true.
Yeah.
Just gonna say that right off the bat.
And I have my
That's me.
spells selected for the day for around town, I believe. I don't have my...
My
Go-to.
spells don't change regardless. I don't have too many.
Well, since I don't actually need a long rest, I'm going to spend 8 hours smithing.
You sure can.
Won't that drive
What do you want me to roll for that?
Won't that give you exhaustion in the morning?
No, because we're not
No.
going in the morning. Then we're going at the end of the day, and he still hasn't even been up for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ned will just poke around town, then try and collect information.
I will... Oh,
Okay.
if I help him, I can't do a long rest.
So-
Sorry.
Okay. Efficiency, skill 10 to half. Okay. So would you work on it for the full 8 hours?
Yep.
So are you proficient with Smith's tools?
Yep.
Okay. Then make me an intelligence check with proficiency. I have your DC.
Intelligence.
Yes.
Charisma check.
That is the DC. You make it. It is a
God.
DC 14. The DC is...
Give that
Now
man a
that we've done this
17.
officially in game, the DC is 10 for plus half of the number of hours you've worked on it. And you can work at a maximum of 8 hours a day. So it really can't be higher than 14 unless it's like... Wait. That's not stupid. Wait, hold on. Fucking phone. Be made in 1 hour increments. Yeah.
This is how you remind me.
Oh. Well, fuck
Oh,
it.
shoot.
I don't like that. I'm gonna do it this way. Yeah. So you have... You have 8 hours worth of progress for it. And then... spend 1 hour per 50 gold of an item's value to craft it. So... it's 1,500 gold. 1,500 divided by 50 is a total of 30 hours. So you have marked down that you have 22 hours left to complete your full plate.
Nice.
I forgot to ask real quick, Liv.
Huh.
Before we turn in, was the information we got from Ned about this thing enough to try and take another stab at it, now that I know that it also is petrifying and stalking
Well,
its prey?
so it still isn't too, especially because with Luminor saying that there's a lot of stuff that seems contradictory, that now you're just racking your brain trying to go through monstrosities and beasts. I think are the two that I said.
Dragons. Monstrosity or dragon was the two types.
Yeah, it's those two. Whichever two types I said, that's it. But because the information is so contradictory, it does not give you another roll.
Okay. Uh,
Okay. So Ned, you have 8 hours of the 30 total done for your full plate. Ned, you are looking to gather information on the creature?
No, just anything of interest.
Anything in particular?
Nope. Has nothing better to do, and he doesn't want to sit in an inn for 8 hours while they
Make me a
sleep.
perception check.
He'll come keep me company.
Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. I can drop something good with this then. Let me just decide what it's going to be. Hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm going to private message you, Norvin.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So is there anything else you want to do before you finish your long rest?
No.
I don't have anything.
8 what? 18?
What?
What'd you say, Kagaz?
I said big tinkin'.
Big tinkin'. Amen.
When we wake up, Sutha, you now have your. I'll meet you and infuse your armor with Mind Sharpener. Here's the text. And then I'll swap my spells.
Okay. Do you do anything before heading towards the north end of town?
Nope.
Nope.
Just head to the north end of town. Okie dokie.
I took what was the scroll I took again? It was. I said
Cautious
not
Hideous
take-
Laughter.
Thank you. Okay, then I need to unpair that. It just appeared on my list. Let me just. Because I only have the scroll for now.
Okay. So, you make your way to the northern edge of Zion. And out into just the barest edge between the dry desert where it starts to creep into arable farmland. It is nighttime. It is dark. You can place yourselves on the map. You are coming from this side. Or no, wait. No, you're coming from the south, so you'd be coming from here, where it's still dark. Shift, click. Shift, click. Yes. Down here, my children. Where the green pings.
I do not have sight there.
No, you don't. Not unless Sutha gives it
Sad.
to you. But you should have
Sadness.
sight up here because there's light there, and you have
Right.
sight through them. So you do see the farmhouse up ahead of you. As you move forward, or if you move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Is
I'll be
everyone
out front
here
as
to
per our
do
normal
that?
formation. Myself and Cogas in the front.
You have 120-foot dark vision from your rune. Okay. Sutha
Okay,
and
where am
Kagaz, if you'd
I?
like to place your tokens somewhere in a general this way vicinity. What the fuck? What just happened? Did it just get really bright for anybody else?
Nope.
No.
If you're seeing like a white, like if there's like a circle of like brighter colors, it's the game's way of telling you, hey, this area is being viewed.
It's
And the more people
probably
who have
me
sight, the
looking from
brighter.
Kagaz. It's probably something about Kagaz's vision, which is fine.
Yeah.
Because nobody else can see. Yeah.
Also, can you change the red value on my token to temporary health since I got this blood axe?
Yes. Details.
Same with mine, please.
I hate that you guys can't do that yourself. Hey, Roll20. If you're watching, please make that a thing that players can change their own default tokens. Because please, they should be
Think
able to
any
do
of
that
them
for
gets a
themselves.
They ain't watching.
I know they ain't watching, but like, it's true and I should say it.
True.
Okay. So do you move forward at all?
Yeah, I'm on guard as we're tracing through here on the lookout for.
Stutha, are you going to give them the dark vision like normal or no?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to. I just need to know if I need to update tokens.
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't have to. Okay. Save. Gotta do it one at a time. Save. I think Sutha, yeah, you have it permanently, which makes sense. Stop that. Go to fractal.
I'm back. Let's
300.
On a map getting dark visions.
Yep.
Okay.
Kagaz, I'm editing yours to the 300 for now. There we go. Okay. We should all have dark vision out to a range of 300 feet. Yeah, that's why it got super bright. It's because now you guys can see within 300 feet. So, as Sutha gifts you with this dark vision, and your eyes sharpen and are able to see in this new lighting, and you make your way forward, you see statues of people. Some that look like they might have been farmers, some that look like they might have been adventurers, some that look like they might have been guards. Ned, you recognize one as the guard that you spoke to today before Luminor? That basically got Luminor for you.
Okay.
And you do see further away some broken brush off towards this way, leading into the forest proper. I need everyone to make me a perception check.
What happened to me the first time?
Do we all need to make one, or can I help somebody with theirs?
Everyone needs to make me a perception check.
Okay.
Hang on, let me reopen my sheet.
And chickens.
What am I doing? Sorry, that's
Oh
not.
no.
That's what I meant to do.
Ooh.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, I actually never did so.
What do your hell eyes see?
Whatever I want.
There you go.
Ooh.
Okay. So, well, it looks like it might not have done anything. That's good. Okay, well then I'll just do it on here. We're doing it live, kids. Let me see. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I figured. That's okay. Such is life. Such is the life of the DM. It's really okay. We're doing it live, kids. It's all right. Yeah, they definitely would not have been able to hide from any of you with that. So, shift that. Switch layers.
Ow.
Busting out of the
Look
trees, so
for-
there is no surprise
What?
round.
Yeah, fucking
Because you all heard them rustling in the trees, you see bursting forth 2 creatures. I need everyone to roll some initiative.
I was gonna say, sorry, I gave Kagaz advantage on his initiative, but roll 20 was being weird.
There you go. Me roll for the chickens.
You gotta reset the initiative tracker.
Damn it, I do! Came up as blank for me until I rolled. How dare you? Chicken. Keep the 14 for the chicken. I don't care.
Chicken arise. Chicken
good.
arise.
Even with a reroll.
I mean, I could get a little better, so I guess I'll re-roll it. Nope, I got 18.
Okay. So 1,
Aha, I knew
2,
it.
3, 4, 5.
Oh god, I knew it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
When you immediately described what it did in our level of play, I'm like, fuck. Shane, you fucked it.
Aggro chickens.
Okay,
Aggro chickens.
and sort. Kagaz, you are up first. You see 2 cockatrices.
Yep. Shane used this on me a few weeks ago. I would like to use my action surge.
You're not scared tech here, motherfucker.
Oh no.
Alright. Here we go.
Come on, Kagaz.
Kagaz is going to use aggressive to get 60 feet.
Oh, aggressive. Yeah, go
And
right ahead, buddy.
He's gonna ready a Great Weapon Master attack.
Okay.
Nuke
Yeah,
him.
because aggressive's a bonus, right?
Yep, it's a bonus action.
So you're holding your action for a Great Weapon Master strike against
I'm gonna get a little
specifically or
bit.
whoever comes within range.
Huh?
Against one in particular or whoever comes in range.
Whichever one comes close to me.
All right,
It's
cool. I do need to change the
getting-
cockatrice because they do have a dexterity of 12, and that matters. So, sorry, Sutha. All right, is that your turn?
Alright, let's go.
Ned.
All right, Ned's gonna run quickly off this way behind Bellum, and while he's behind Bellum, he's gonna use his bonus action to hide,
Okay.
which is now at advantage. Yay!
Yes, it is.
Not that
Yeah.
it matters.
Yeah, you're fine.
And he's going to take a pot shot at that one.
Go right ahead.
That should be in range for my short bow. Yeah, it is.
It should be. Oh, that solidly hits. All right, so minus 17.
17 damage.
Oh, you've done a lot already. It is looking fucking rough, dude.
Nice night, Happy.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. It is now the cockatrice's turn. The cockatrix is, I don't know if there's a plural for cockatrice. Internet? Okay, this one is gonna walk up to you, Kagaz. Make your Great Weapon Master swing.
Come here and die.
That misses. Unfortunately, that misses. And it is now gonna take a bite attack against you. Just the one.
Alright, fair enough. It's a warm up.
I'm sorry.
Apparently.
Why do we not have auto roll? God. Why are we not auto rolling shit? That's so fucking obnoxious. This other one is also going to move up towards you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's also going to bite. 7 still doesn't fucking hit. Turn advantage toggle back on just because it's prettier that way. Sutha!
Alright, gonna run up 30 feet.
Yeah, go ahead, go, baby.
Right. Yeah, 30 feet. 10, 25, 30.
Yeah, that should be 35 because I hold S.
Checking the range on this. Okay. That is 60 feet. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range. Okay, she's gonna cast Fairy Fire.
All right. Go ahead.
20-foot cube, right.
Right about there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Or down one
Perfect.
more, so those two are in it. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. All right. Those are dex saves, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is for the one on Kagaz's left. So the one further to the west.
Mhm.
And the one further to the east. They both
Both
fail.
fail.
Yeah, they do not have any sort of advantage on that. They both fail, so they're both pretty.
Yeah, just purple and orange and a lot of the darker colors. Yeah,
Yep.
those are definitely
Anything that
flying
looks
around
like a
them.
sunset. All right,
Yeah.
is that your turn?
Action, bonus action movement. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Fractal. Are you humming jingle bells to yourself?
Yes.
All right, fair enough.
Alright, 45 feet. Okay. Fractal is going to... His jaw's going to unhinge again.
Fascinating. We love to see it.
And we're going to go with the one on the left is going to get 3 green bolts of fire in the shapes of little skulls.
All right, so the one that has already been damaged.
Yeah, I'll actually do 2 on that one and then 1 on the other one.
Okay.
Scorching Ray.
Oh.
Add advantage.
12 hits, so that is plus 7.
Well, it's an advantage, so 16,
16.
24.
Well, that's right.
Nice.
It's dead.
And that's on the first one, and then here's on the
Yes, it's
second
dead.
one.
The second hit
All
killed
right.
it, to be merciful. Yep.
Well,
Okay.
here.
7.
Oh, fuck yeah! 7.
There we go. That's a lot of 7s.
Jackpot.
Jackpot!
Yeah, you hit a jackpot.
Ding, ding, ding.
Actually makes it
Roll
sound.
me a d6.
3.
Thank you. Is that your turn?
I might be the storm that is approaching. Yes.
Okay. Bellum.
Now I'm concerned when you roll the dice. I will move up 30 feet.
I'll tell you
Look over-
what I did with it later.
Okay. Seeing what Fractal did, goes, oh, that's a pretty good one. Clacks his fists together and pulls out 3 beads of light of starlight and throws them towards the other cockatrice. And they, like a bola shot, they fling through the air before they disconnect and fly. And
Okay.
he will cast a magic missile. Where is there? It is. So that's 15 damage to that one.
Oh, it's looking so rough. But it is still
And-
hanging on.
That is my turn as I say, Cogas, get it!
Okay.
Hit it in the
You
dash
gotta
band.
tell me
At
twice!
initiative count 20.
Uh-oh.
Before Kagas
Uh-oh.
does anything, you all hear from the west, "It's coming! Shoot it down!" And you
Wait,
hear
what?
a large blast and an explosion in the air. You hear a grotesque screech. And the beating of wings as crashing down from the sky with a gaping hole in its left wing is a wyvern.
Here we go!
Oh fuck! Here we go again.
You're welcome.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill the cockatrice! Kill
roll
it! Kill
initiative
it!
for it. See where
Kill the
it
battle
takes
chicken.
Initiative.
It's not my turn yet.
9.
Relax.
Okay, that's fine. And resort because we're at the top of initiative. So Kagas,
Oh, good. Where is
kill
it?
this
Oh, what?
cockatrice, Kagas. You have advantage. It's in the fairy fire.
Do it.
All right, you git. You're dying now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why didn't you use it on the
Game,
wyvern?
because you literally did it. They have 27 hit points maximum. So, like, also, just to go ahead and say, because it does it, it's already over and done with now, I added the 3 damage that you rolled as a jackpot. So it took 3 extra damage on top of the 24. It took 24.
Nice.
Jackpot.
You rolled
All right, this
7s,
cockatrice
but
is
it
now
was
in
like
2
jackpot, and I was
perfect
like, oh.
slivers.
Well, it's a 2d6, also because one of your rolls was a 1 anyway, so I was like, there we go. One of your damage rolls was a 1. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you get that 5. There you go, buddy. It's that turn. We have a wyvern. A gimped up wyvern.
I'm going.
Why?
You all seemed so excited to fight a wyvern.
Love me the
And all I
wyvern.
had planned for you initially
Ain't no
was a
more
single
foul-tempered
cockatrice.
fly in the world.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
All I had planned
wow,
for you to
Tim
begin with
Alden
was a single
tactically.
cockatrice, and you guys just seemed so excited to fight a wyvern. So,
You
you
know,
know, I gimped him up
I-
a little bit for you. You're welcome.
My guy's turn is over.
All
Did you not
right,
use aggressive?
Ned.
I was going to, but you guys are really far away.
Aw.
You're powered up. Get in there.
No power up gets into. You
Why
can
are you
if you
still
want.
medium size?
So I didn't use Giant's Might.
Well, get
Not yet.
thick. Get dummy
Everybody's
thick.
just yelling commands at Kaga. It's like, get on it. Get
Don't
to
worry,
killing.
that thing can't focus on me yet. It just crash landed. When it
It
can
did just
focus
crash
on me,
land.
that's when I challenge
And
it.
it does have a
Oh.
hole in its wing.
It does. Okay, Ned.
Well, shit.
Racket. Extra pay.
Same thing as always. Runs behind Bellum. Thanks for being so fucking big.
Oh, he doesn't even see you passing by him. He just feels a blur pass behind his
That's
heels.
20.
Yes, it is.
Do I have advantage on this attack on the
Yes, you do.
Hey.
Okay. And short bow.
Yep,
19
that
hit
very much hits it.
for 10 damage.
Oh, and I can just subtract because this is the only one. Yay. Okay, cockatrices are dead. I'm going to delete them from the initiative order. Sutha! Oh, sorry, Ned. Was that your turn?
Yeah, that was my turn.
Okay. Sutha!
That was every action I could take.
Nice.
All right, she's gonna start moving up a little bit, so that's 10 feet. Gonna look around, drop the fairy fire because it's useless. She'll raise her hand up, purplish aura glowing from her hand. Cast bless on. Hang on, let me check. I think it's 3 at first, and then it goes up.
I think so.
New creatures. Use a second on it.
Well, now
Yeah.
that you know that there's a wyvern here, and I'm not going to be spoiling you on stream. Oh, I
Yeah,
already
second-
fixed it for the wyvern, but I didn't for the cockatrice? Jesus, Olivia.
Second level spell slot. for
Hello,
Bless.
Megan.
Give all 4 of them except for myself blessed, so they have that, and then her last 20 feet of movement to run up right here beside Kagas.
All
And then
right.
that'll-
Put those little wings on y'all for the bless. Remember, you are
It is just exciting. A wyvern. I haven't seen one in so long. This is so nice.
There's just
Couldn't
a,
ask for any
Alright.
better.
there's just a bloody claw hanging from it called Bone Muncher.
Fractal!
Alright, let's see here. I'm going to run up with this handy dandy thing I called my legs. And then I'm going to point my handy dandy new doodad as he points his arm at him, and
Yep.
his wrist pops back, and the wand sheath pops out of his arm. And then
Oh.
out of it, a much smaller, like, little ringed object, and then just obviously underhanded, like in the thwip motion, obviously.
Gotta have the whip.
In the thwip, and I need that thing to make me, I think, a deck save. Let's see, we pull web.
I think it'll, if you have a description of it, it should say.
Well, I have the item. I didn't add the spell to my thing, so let's me just
It doesn't say
pull this out. Huh?
It doesn't say in the item? That's dumb.
It does say. I just can't, like, click it and go, so... Here.
Boop. Boop. Doo-doo-doo.
I think... it starts to...
or enters them during its turn. Okay,
Yeah,
so
dexterity saving
draw the
throw.
web
So, and I'm going to...
for me?
Yeah. I could. Let's see here. Can someone, like, hold out, like, a 20-meter... Was it square?
20
Square.
foot, yeah, cube, square, something like this.
Like that?
Yes.
And then DM can move that if she
Yep.
pleases for that. I'll delete mine.
Why are there two?
Yes, yes, everyone builds things faster than me. Go ahead. Alright, and so it's just a bunch of, like... You know the green silly string? Just a massive pile of that is covering it now.
Is this where you want it?
Yes, right on it.
Right there?
A little more toward the back, so if someone wants to hit it from the end. Yes.
Yeah, I'm aligning it to the grid because, yeah. Okay,
Alright,
is
and
that
then... Yeah, it's a DC 15? Yeah.
good? When it gets there, yeah.
Yeah, and it's my turn now.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
deck save, please.
Well, no, it's any creature that starts its turn.
Yeah, its turn's next.
Yes. So, dex save, DC 15.
Yep.
That's a failure.
Mhm.
So
Alright,
it
so
is
it is restrained.
restrained. Can use its action to make a strength check against the 15. Why am I clicking on its token? That's not what I need. That's what I need. Oh, yeah, it's going to try and use its action to make a strength check. Yeah.
Alright, well, it wasted its action.
Strong.
Yep.
And it's going to move. Hold on. So it goes 5, 10, 15, 20. And that's, you notice it's like limping forward. Its two wings kind of like pushing it forward on the ground as it tries to lift off, but it can't get any lift with the hole in its wing.
Isn't it also, sorry, is it difficult terrain in web?
Yes.
Yeah, but it moves immediately at, well, I guess, so it would be 10.
20.
15.
Yeah.
Because he's out of it at that point. 10, 15, 20.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't want to split hairs, but...
Leave the score out. I'm probably going to be doing this again.
Okay. It is Bellum's turn.
Bellum is going to see this thing and go, oh, that's a lot. And he's going to reach up into the air, and almost out of thin air, now that it's nighttime, a little mote of energy falls down to his fingers as he presses it to his chest. His feet begin to sparkle a bit more, and as he walks, there's going to be a little faint dust behind him as he casts Expeditious Retreat.
Oh, that's right. It's not necessarily always used for retreat. That's just what it's called.
Yeah, this is Expeditious Advance.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
So that gives me... So you will see, just as I described in the last dungeon, moving like a train, now he really is just chugging along 50 feet.
Yep.
Because I get to dash when I cast the spell, basically.
Yep.
And then, because this is a cantrip, I Booming Blade the fucker.
Okay.
So here comes my weapon attack. Thunder Gauntlets do a... Oh. Does a 12 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. Swing and a miss.
Just misses.
Damn. Okay, so that was my action. I don't think there's anything else I can do. No, because I used my bonus action.
Yep.
Yeah, I do have an extra thing of movement. Let's see. Hang on. It'll have its reaction back before it gets to me. Cogas. Okay, I'm not going to step. I was considering taking its attack of opportunity, but I'll leave it there.
Alright. Cogas!
Just jumping right in, are you?
It's a big...
I'm coming in too! Kagaz will use aggressive advance or whatever the hell it's called.
Aggressive, I think. Or aggression.
Yeah,
whatever it is.
it's just aggressive.
It's
Yep.
just
So
aggressive.
use aggressive on his bonus action to get up there.
Okay.
Here we go. Wah. Up.
Just
Just went over
misses.
this.
Remember, I do flank in my games. We do flanking.
We do a little bit of flanking here.
I should have done it, but it's too late now.
Wait, you have bless on you.
Yeah, where's your bless, man?
Hashtag.
Oh, I thought that was only
No, it's all 4.
No.
You're hashtag blessed. So it does hit, because even if you roll a 1, its armor class is 13.
Bam!
25.
My global attack mod isn't on there anymore.
Do well against the wyvern. You have somebody that hits for 25 damage on a hit. You're fine.
We have a rogue, so
Yeah.
we
You
have,
have a
we have
rogue
heavy
and
hitters.
fucking Kagaz. You're fine. That man, when that man hits, he fucking hits. Alright, is that your turn,
Like a
Kagaz?
train.
Yes, it is. Well, actually, I'm going to dance around this thing a little.
Yep.
Ain't going nowhere. I've got you now, big boy.
There you go. Now you are flanking with it. Ned.
Alrighty, Ned's turn.
Fractal is Fractal.
Bonus action to dash.
Okay.
Still doesn't get me close enough. Damn my stubby feet. I don't have advantage on this, but I do have sneak attack because
I mean, if you had stayed hidden behind someone, you could have. But you do have sneak attack because there are people engaged with it. 20 hits.
for 14 damage.
Nice. Very nice.
And I'm going to use... Oh no, I used my bonus action. That's my turn.
Alright. Sutha.
Ootha. Alright, 30 feet. Do-do-do. Gonna get right up here. For her action, she's gonna hold her shield to her chest. Dim light and twilight's gonna start emanating from it in a purplish aura, and I will do the Twilight Sanctuary Channel Divinity.
Okay.
Oh. What does that do?
And
How much?
Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay, there it is. Da-da-da. The sphere of twilight emanates from you. 30-foot radius of dim light. Cool. Alright. Oh, I don't know why I did that. That's not what I really needed it to do. This is really what I needed it to do.
Damn. That's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
30-foot radius. There we go. There we go. That's what I want.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
Whenever a creature ends its turn in the sphere. Alright, cool.
That's the action, bonus action, spiritual weapon, of course.
Yeah.
You don't do flanking for the spiritual weapon, just for...
Just for creatures.
Okay, alright. She'll just have it next to herself right here, the same purplish mace.
Oh, where's that mace I had before? Mace. From the web. Where's the one I used before? There it is. There.
Right, that she'll make an attack with it.
Nice.
Bonus
Yeah.
action.
That fucking hits.
Alright, just pounds right into it.
It's starting to look
Yeah.
rough.
We are donking this thing.
You really
Yeah.
are.
throw a couple elementals in there. Really spice it up.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And then give herself 5 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Wait, it's D6 plus the cleric level, so yeah. Oh, wait, never mind.
Huh. Oh.
Never mind. I didn't know she rolled a 1. I thought you rolled a 5.
No, it's all good.
Alright.
It's terrible rolls, man, but
Fractal.
yeah, just surrounded in
Fractal kind of huffs in annoyance at the amount of collateral sitting in between him and his target, so he's going to wander up closer and go, "This beast needs a leash."
Oh.
That was meant to be at second level, but I guess not.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
All right. Well,
And now you have concentration on it.
I really meant to do a second level. Why wouldn't it give me the option?
I don't know. Did you not have higher level cast on it?
They supposed to come with that. It says high levels when you cast it second level or higher. It has an extra
Right,
D12.
but do you see in the settings where it says higher level damage or something like that?
I just tried it out. I didn't put it in normally. I assumed it had like the other ones that had extras. So let me see if I can put add it on.
I think you have to add it on because Witch Bolt is weird.
Okay. Would you mind if I rolled it?
No,
but I can do it at first one, but
no, you're good because it didn't give you the option.
Okay. All right. I'll just do D12. Move turn order.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about right. So there we go.
There we go.
I just wanted to be honest.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you see what I mean about the higher level cast damage?
That's weird. I don't know why it's only Witch Bolt that's doing that.
I don't know, man. At least your spells are showing up.
Yeah. I haven't tried casting Cold Lightning yet, so.
And you get 5 hit points, Fractal.
But 5 temp, okay.
Yeah, because you're in the sphere.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. It is the Wyvern's turn. The Wyvern, having been missed by Bellum, so not having disadvantage against other targets, is going to turn and take a snap at Kagaz.
Oh. Come here, big fella.
A lot of damage. It's a 26.
Crunch. Right. There goes my 5 temp HP.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna whip back around and take a slash at Bellum with its claws.
Best of luck. 8 misses.
No, that misses solidly. That is a natural 1. That is a solid swing and a miss.
Middle.
There you go.
It's in
Yay.
returning the middle. Yeah, nice. Returning the natural 1 I got against it.
All right. That is its turn. Bellum.
I'll just look at it as its claws break against his new shield. He goes, man, this thing really was worth the money. Thunder punch time. Booming blade.
Do it.
That hits.
28 hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, and if he steps anywhere, if he moves, he takes extra damage. Let me check. Does Shield Master work with this? It says when you when you take the attack action. No, I cast a spell as an action.
Yep.
Okay. Other than that, I don't have anything else. Bonus actions. Nope. I will navigate over here so that I'm flanking, so that they keep flanking, and if Ned moves to that corner, it'll be corner on 4 corners.
Okay.
More or less. And then
Kagaz.
I'll get my temp HP.
You got heckin' crunched.
Oh, that foul temper, I've missed this. Come on then, you big beastie. All right. He's not going to use Great Weapon Master on this hit.
Fair enough.
Regular.
Shoot your ass over
very much
1.
hits.
And then he will invoke the Flame Rune.
Okay.
Here we go.
What does the flame rune
axe
do,
comes into
Kagaz?
contact, as the axe comes into contact, his eyes glow red, and a rune on the axe glows, and
Okay.
brings the edge of the axe to a fiery red. Then when it comes into contact, out of the ground, flame chains erupt and just wrap around it.
Nice. Roll your 2d6 fire damage. Very nice. 7, and then he is going to roll his strength check. What is your strength save? What's your DC?
I think the DC. Let me see. I'm pretty sure 8 plus proficiency plus con, so it's 4 plus 2, so 14.
14? Nice.
Mhm.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is a success.
Let's try to
Shut
take
them off.
But it still took that extra 2d6, so he just... Wait a minute. Yeah, he doesn't have any resistances or anything, so that works just fine. Yeah, but he's looking pretty rough.
Haha, I like these rune things. Let's go.
Was a very good use of that rune. Is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
All right. Ned.
Is that move over one? Whoops.
Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead.
You wouldn't have flanking right there. One spot over you would.
I mean, it's close enough, but if you want to move over one, that's also okay.
Oh, okay. I thought that'd be like.
It's such a big creature that it's close enough.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Quick question for my offhand attack. Do I have proficiency on the 2 hit, or is it only?
I think you have proficiency to hit. You just don't add it to the damage modifier. Oh no! Wait, hold on.
Okay.
You need the attack style for the damage modifier, but you have proficiency to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right there. Short sword is first.
Advantage.
And you are
21.
Hey Ned.
She got spaced out. It's gonna
Ned.
be a bitch.
Ned, won't break me off a piece of that?
Well,
With a total of
I
21
cannot
damage.
hear you.
With a total of 21 damage, do you want to break me off a piece of that?
Okay, just running up it. He comes in behind it, jumps on its neck, and just slams the short sword into its eye socket. And just jabs it in a few dozen times.
Damn, Frodo's got issues.
Good one.
And with that, the wyvern collapses dead. Oh no, we're gonna
Nice.
die. We're so
Nice
we're not
indeed.
being a wyvern. You're fine.
Bilbo be bagging this kill.
I hate that you said it, but you're not wrong.
It's a shame the little git was already damaged, but I'll take it.
So, this thing never uses poison thing.
No, it didn't.
Liv, do I see in its mouth as I'm looking over the things to recognize? Hey, this thing.
Stinger, and you do notice that the tip of its tail is bloodied and gone.
Yeah, that's why we had such an easy time, Liv.
Yes, because I
that's
took it off
76
for you.
damage, madam.
Oh.
Yes, I'm well aware. I said I gimped it. I'm well
we'd be
aware
fine.
of what I did to keep you alive in this fight.
I could have handled it.
Well,
throw a full wyvern at us. Next long rest. I dare you.
Where's his friend? Give me his friend.
It doesn't have a friend?
Not anymore. Friends for living. Okay, so there's nothing of it. Can I make some sort of check to see if there's anything of value that could be harvested off this thing, like special scales?
Give me a nature check.
Okay.
Ned's gonna look at Cogaz. Ned's gonna look at Cogaz and goes, "I got quite a few in that fight. How'd you do?"
I separated one half of a cockatrice from another.
Ned pats the wyvern. I killed this.
Now you can't discredit what I did to it.
Or discredit whatever it came in limping from.
That's true. I would have preferred it came here full git.
Either way, it was fun.
Oh, it was at full health. It just couldn't fly.
I was thinking that fang. Give me this big fang.
And
he's gonna try to rip one out.
Ned's gonna shout out to the guards. Shout out the shit. Ned's gonna go shit. What was his name? Started with an L.
Luminor.
Luminor.
Oh, it's at this point that you hear. They must be this way. You hear the sounds of running feet, and from
because from the time it hit the ground, it took us not even 18 seconds to kill it.
Correct. You guys did a good job. Did a very good job with it. All right, let's see. Oh, I am favoriting this website. Favorite.
Interesting.
Go forward.
And I got a 25 on my nature check to determine valuable parts as they were having their conversation.
There are claws and teeth and skin because the stinger is gone.
Teeth -1. I'll get the biggest one.
I'm gonna I've actually got a really cool idea. How big are its wings? Could I take its wings and make it into like a cloak?
That would be part of the skin.
Okay, then what check would it be to like skin this thing?
A nature check.
Okay. Does anybody want to help me skin this thing? Anybody want to contribute? I'm gonna try and harvest it see if it's good for any materials.
Oh,
I'm
Fractals
good.
wandered off to the cockatrices.
Damn it!
That
I
is
would-
outside my skill sets.
I'm trying to get Pyro to give me his port.
They would need to have proficiency in it to help.
Damn.
You can ask him to help manipulate reality for you. See what happens.
Well, I mean,
He's
then
Well,
Yeah,
one thing is
thank you,
Fractal's out of earshot. He's wandered over to the cockatrices.
okay. Well, then I guess I don't get it.
Yep.
Straight nature check. Do I have anything to help me? No.
You want my help? Come get me.
He doesn't know that you would help. You haven't ever used important for him to know.
I've told you to your face that I can manipulate reality to better suit my circumstances. I've told you to your face. That's how I do it.
Bye,
Then
Nito.
I'll pop over and grab you. Oh, bye, Nito. Oh, thanks for the
Nito had to go.
Yep.
I mean, Nito's time frame is
Yeah.
like capped at 11, so.
So actually, that's
Yeah.
probably... We will finish up harvesting, and then we'll pick up from here next week.
Okay, so I'll
But
grab
go ahead
Fractal
make
and
your
say,
harvesting checks.
so are you giving me the port after I go and grab you? And say, hey,
I'll help you out, Lanky.
hang on. Are you giving me port or not?
Make the check. Make the check.
No, you have to do it before I roll. That's why I keep asking. If I roll, it's too late.
Okay. All right. Well.
A yes or a no, dude?
Fractal does nothing.
Then no.
Okay. So, in Kagus, you said you had nature to give me advantage?
I think so. Oh, no. I have survival.
Damn. All right, so here's a straight nature check.
Yep.
Natural
one.
Fractal just looks at you, shrugs.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
I
guess I
still
fuck it up.
skin.
The natural one.
Roll me a d4.
4.
Oh,
That's the worst option, wasn't it?
what's your dex modifier?
Oh, it's squished in your face.
It's 0.
0. You take 4 points of slashing damage as the knife that you're using slips on this hardened leather skin and cuts into your hand.
And I'm down 4 of the 5 temp HP I had.
But hey, if you want to try again, I didn't damage the skin with that. I said I can damage the skin, or I can just damage him, and that will hurt him less.
And he'll say, I meant to do that.
As Fractal turns
I'll believe you.
he puts a comforting hand on your shoulder, pats it, and he's going to walk back to the cockatrices.
Hey.
And
I will try it again. Nervous now that everybody's watching to see him do this. Another nature check.
Ned's gonna be looking over your shoulder, just like...
That is the DC.
How do you look over his shoulder?
You meet a DC of 15. With it
Because I
undamaged,
imagine.
you gather 10 pounds of wyvern skin.
Of wyvern skin?
Yes, 10 pounds.
Would it be like hide or something?
Yeah, the tough reptilian skin of a wyvern is covered in pointy scales. The hide is valued among armor smiths, but can be used in cloaks and other apparel.
I would like to harvest the cockatrices' beaks and or anything of interest on their bodies.
Give me a second.
Kagaz is just watching him carve up this wyvern. He's got his axe flipped over so that the blade's down. He's just got one boot up on it, and he's just got his chin on the end. He's just looking.
Sorry, Pyro, what did you say you were looking for the cockatrice?
Anything of interest alchemical wise, or I'm not sure what on a cockatrice would be useful, if it's their beaks or if it's their like quills or something that would do their effect.
It's their beaks.
You know what I'm saying? Fractal doesn't know.
They have the cockatrice beak, and
because no one actually managed to hit you. So
well, it doesn't really say it can do anything, but I mean, you could probably find something for cockatrice bile. At least on
That's
here
it,
it
I
says
have-
stonemasons and sculptors, but like, I mean, it could be alchemical, maybe. I know the beak is definitely something that this website says would work.
Okay, then I want the beak, so whatever magical effect they have. So
That
those are
you
comfortable.
can
I'm
tell looking at it is going to be a difficult check, and it is a nature check.
Well, I am an int character. And if you notice, he won't use his port either.
Okay.
17.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
That-
fail.
it is a failure.
Alright.
Yeah, so you just can't quite.
Don't worry about it. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, well. Then I guess that's it for him.
Okay.
It's very
there-
curious.
Was there
And
anything
He's
else?
used it before.
Could I? Sorry, Liv. Can I get some of like its smaller teeth just for like
I was
adornments
just
on the
about to say,
cloak?
was there anything else you wanted to harvest for the teeth? That would be
Yeah.
another nature check, but you gather
Okay,
it's not going to be as difficult as the skin.
Okay, I just wanted them for like flavor stuff. So 20.
Yeah, easy. It was a DC
Dental
10,
work.
buddy. It was a DC 10. You get 5 pounds or up to 5 pounds of teeth.
Just letting you have your fun before I get the deed done.
If you want to have fewer than 5 pounds, you can, but you cannot collect a more than 5 pounds.
Okay, I'll get all 5 pounds and just pull them.
All right, Lanky, you finished?
Yeah, I think I got everything I can use.
Hogaz is gonna reach down, grab it by the face, drag it out a little bit,
Okay.
and then bring that axe up. All right, chopper's block, and just axe down on its neck to
A 2, a
take its head
3.
off.
Crack. The head splits.
It just grabs its head. Guess we could just mount this on Luminor now. Maybe he'll be a little prettier.
Oh. It's at about this time that Luminor and their soldiers come breaking through the tree line. So that's where you heard the sounds from. They come out. All right, it'll be this. Oh. You've already killed it.
And
Problems
flayed it.
gone.
And points over to the skinned wyvern and harvested it.
Here's its head. You want to stick it on a spark or something?
No. It, Alexander, if you would direct, thank you. And he comes over to speak to you while one of the soldiers seems to gather together a group of the guards to start lifting the large creature and carrying it into the forest and, away from the doorstep of this small farmhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Because, the cockatrices are small and they'll probably get them or get picked up by large birds of prey or whatever that, travel around or eaten by bears or whatever, owl bears. But the wyvern is large enough that, they don't want to leave it there while it rots. They can drag that into the forest. That'll be a lot less unobtrusive. So he's like, and so Luminor comes up to you and they place a hand over their chest and they bow their head a bit in respect. They say, "This was an admirable service. We thank you for it. The entire city's in your debt."
Yeah.
Now, is that a debt to be paid off, or that just fancy speaking?
You will be paid the bounty, but I believe that we may have found a few things in its lair that we chased it from that may be of interest to you.
Well, now, how about I trade you this? And he just drops the head in his arms and then pats him on the shoulder.
Very well, I will accept this. We've already sent some of the items back with an injured soldier back to the city, so they will be at the guardhouse. Here, and he removes an insignia from his belt and hands it, and they hand it to you. They say, "If you give this to one of the soldiers at the barracks and tell them that I have sent you for the items retrieved from the wyvern's lair, they should give them to you without any issue. This is my personal insignia. All of my soldiers know that if someone has come in with it, they are to be listened to and obeyed. But on the off chance...
Like the keys of the city, eh?
Well, only in the guardhouse. But on the off chance that they do give you any trouble, just wait for me to return. It shouldn't be long. And I will ensure that you are paid in full. But they should also pay your bounty as well at that time. We do appreciate your help. Thank you.
Ain't nothing. Just a little wyvern. Shame you ain't had his tail.
Yes, we did manage to get rid of that, but unfortunately it was lost in the struggle.
Nah, I wanted it to have it during the fight.
Oh. During
Shame to have a crippled enemy.
I suppose... You are rather strange. But I think I understand...
say the same for you, dagger ears.
That...
But I didn't, because I'm a well-mannered gentleman. So, we're just going to leave it at that.
You certainly are. I will return to my men and see that we expedite the process so that we can return and ensure that you are paid fully. In case there are any issues, which I do not foresee happening. And they turn and walk back off towards where the wyvern was being carried. Actually, no, they go pick up the two cockatrice bodies and bring them over as well. Kind of like, okay.
Looks like he carried some chickens.
They do very much. Now that they're dead like this, even though they're there's just the way that with their frames draping, they do kind of look like four-legged chickens.
A strange biology, if I've ever seen one.
I've never seen them chickens before neither. But I've seen a wyvern. Shame those things ain't got no teeth to collect. Although
their beaks are rather attached.
Also, that is the picture that I described it off of. I wrote the description myself because the original job posting just had a picture. And I was like, no. I'm going to describe it to mislead my players for entertainment. And look what I got out of that. I would have just thrown some cockatrices against y'all. So much more fun this way.
Next time,
letting you choose the object of your destroyer. Maybe next time you'll pick the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Who knows?
Yeah.
Find out next
an ancient white dragon.
We got a catacombs to raid after this.
So that is what we will be looking into starting next week on the Chronicles of Telmora. Thank you again, and have a good night.